Broadcasting.
Meow.
Hello.
Where to start? Almost throwing up.
Hello, world. In the last episode, we dove into some holes and fought some giant trees.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Great recap.
Yeah.
Cool
I mean,
story, bro.
you did a couple things before that, but inconsequential. So, yeah, we start back up in an underground cavern with unnaturally grown trees, huge trees. A light coming from nowhere, and you stand at the at a door that apparently is heading into some sort of hallway. And if you remember, you're down here for the sole purpose of hopefully finding a way to Nerwende, who is supposed to have the holy symbol of Tiamat.
He was only maybe an asshole. Did I remember that right?
I mean,
He's probably an asshole, but weren't we hoping that maybe we could talk to him because the other person,
Armstrong.
the other like dragon from history or whatever that caused a bunch of shit seemed to actually help Chelsea out?
Yeah.
Is that the whole premise?
Yep.
Yeah. Super.
super duper.
Well, I imagine unless there's any other reason to chat about what happened in that room, I imagine we'll head through that one way that we have to go. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I have a completely black screen on D20.
If you zoom out and go all the way to the bottom of the screen, you should be able to find yourself.
Oh, there we go. Like I had zoomed up and down, and I was like, "Where the hell is it?" But I must have been in like a corner still. That's
It's a
amazing.
big map.
So much map. Yeah. Okay, I'm good now. I was lying. I was testing you.
Little full, a lot of map.
Testes. 1, 2, 3.
Anybody else want to go first besides me?
Oh God. Who's our most dexterous in case there's any shit going on in there?
Probably me.
There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot your dexterity's like through the roof nowadays.
Yeah, level 11 is pretty baller.
All right. Give me a marching order as you head through here.
Well, unless anybody has any objections, I will take up the rear. Giggity.
Giggity.
All right. So I'm seeing Gale. Hold your horses, guys. Hold your horses. Gale, Marcus. Gale, Marcus, Riley, and Dekoth.
Don't forget Sunshine.
Yes, and Sunshine.
All the way at the back.
Okay, so as Gale, you make it about 20 feet in to the hallway. Give me a dex saving throw, please.
All right. That'll work.
Yeah. So you drop your foot to the ground and you feel a click. And before you lift your foot, you realize what you've done. You've sprung a pressure plate that you assume is probably linked to some sort of trap.
We should probably check for traps from now on.
As I say, but I assume I stepped on this, so I let her know I stepped on a thing, but it doesn't seem to go off.
Yeah, so it's the proverbial foot on a landmine situation here, where
Shit.
you feel like if you lift your foot at this point,
Ah,
something bad will happen.
So it's on it, but it hasn't gone off yet.
Correct.
Okay.
Sounds like then whatever it is will go off upon raising the foot. Then I imagine.
Yeah.
How is
there anything like in the walls, like holes in the walls or anything that we can see where like darts might shoot out of or flames or something?
Sure, give me a perception check.
It's flames.
14, you do not see any holes in the walls. It seems fairly innocuous all around you.
like
Same with a 16.
is all of his weight on it?
Yes.
Well, how much do you weigh?
let's see. Where's that?
Mm.
Is that on the character sheet anywhere?
I mean, if you wrote it down.
Where I know the old character sheets had like height and weight and all that.
I think it's
You're 215 pounds. It's under the bio section.
Yeah, when you go to bio in the upper right.
Okay.
I'm 353 apparently. So holy shit, I forgot how much weight I've got. Plus, I think it's adding in all the equipment. I assume it's auto updating that.
Muchly, I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I lost you guys for a little while.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I don't know.
Gale's foot is on a trap. It's on a pressure plate.
I was savvy enough to realize that I shouldn't move, and I asked everyone to look around the room to check for traps.
Okay,
But,
so long as you ask everybody, then yeah, I'll throw perception down too.
I've got a dagger you can use to try to like wedge it closed.
It's like I'm right as perceptive as you, Gale.
Yeah, Dakoth, same thing. You're looking around and you don't see any signs of darts or spears or boulders or anything like that. Sunshine.
I see
X-ray vision. She sees everything.
You, with your 27, with your critical perception, you find it strange that there's this pressure plate and no signs of any mechanical trap, which would lead you to believe that there's some non-mechanical aspect to this.
So it's magical.
So what does my 18 Arcana check tell me? Since Sunshine told me it was magical.
What are you doing? Describe to me what you are doing to check for magic.
So I'm going to get down by Gale's foot and sort of like blow away the dust and try and like see if I can see any runes or any sort of inscription. I'm also going to look at the ceiling directly above him and see if I can like find any sort of magical inscriptions.
Yes. So as you are looking around and you get closer to the pressure plate, you actually see around it's like a tile and it's pressed into the floor, but you can see in between the crack where it meets up with the pieces around it. And there are runes inscribed on the sides of the tiles, both on the pressure plate itself and then the surrounding tiles. And on either side of those are matching runes. So at this point now, the runes are lined up And you believe that if those runes are to become unaligned somehow, it will trigger some sort of magical effect.
Ah. Okay, cool.
I mean, if we need to do something about this, and I'd suggest this then pretty much more in character. I'd say, I can cast something to keep that rock in place. However, I'm concerned about getting through the rest of this corridor. Did anybody see this coming? Like, how are we gonna handle this?
Beats me.
Because I've got my stone shape abilities where I'm thinking basically where I can mess with like stone, creating openings in stone that's no more than 5 feet, things like that. I can turn rocks into items and shit. So I figure I could probably safely, kind of touch the rock, like the floor panels right now, and lock it in place without affecting the runes, so that it won't lift again. But
What level spell is Stone Shape? How tough is that for you?
it's a level 4.
So I've got Dispel Magic that I could use. That might that's not as expensive. That might help out a little bit easier.
Yeah, I've got that on a level 3 as well. So yeah, we could manage that at least 2 times with me if we accidentally triggered any more of these. And I don't know about you.
So I know Stone Shape is Stone Shape's pretty expensive as far as a spell goes. It's a pretty tough thing to do. So we might try Dispel Magic first.
But isn't it if they get knocked out of place that it would trigger something, not if like they were pressed?
If they're down, it's fine. It sounds like, yeah, as soon as those runes break, it's going to be a problem again.
So
yeah. You just have like something heavy we could put on it?
Not as heavy as Gale.
Well, maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably doesn't need to be as heavy as me if it was designed, because I mean, like, theoretically, if a halfling walked through, would it affect a halfling?
Right.
Gale, make an insight check there.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly designed for footsteps.
Dumb.
So I mean, it probably isn't. It doesn't take much weight, so it might be able to be held down by something not really that heavy in theory, right?
Right.
Very Indiana Jones-esque, sitting there like, oh, what's the weight of this bag? Because to get us through the rest of the hall, I might be able to make Wall of Stone work for us, because that can be like, it can be pretty long if I go and kind of thin it out, and we could probably run it along a wall and try to keep ourselves safe the rest of the way. But as far as this situation right now,
But here's the thing: is I'm not seeing, with my fantastic perception of every knowledgeable thing around us, I'm not seeing that it's like a mechanical thing. I'm not seeing that it will have any sort of like effect on us. Like if he just steps off.
Yeah, but if it sets off, it doesn't. It could be anything if it's magical.
Let's see the
It could shoot out of the floor. It could be something else down later on. It could be like an alarm.
So Dispel Magic just ends the effect. I think either myself or Decath should just try to dispel this trap.
I think we should just put something relatively heavy on it, and then slowly have Gale lift up his foot to make sure that the plate also isn't going to lift.
Okay.
And if
Do you have something
kind of like lifting, then like just put your foot back down and find something heavier.
Do you have something heavy to put on it? Because I'm all out of heavy shit.
I don't, but are there rocks and shit in the other room?
There are rocks and shit in there.
I will get rocks.
I'll stay here while you check.
I'll get some rocks.
Yeah, Gale, you don't move.
And then bring the rocks back. And is there like room to put them on the plate, like next to Gale's foot?
Well, I can easily stand on one foot, making some space.
Do you have both your feet on it?
No, just
My
one.
oh,
No,
just one foot. I thought my full weight was on it.
So your full weight was on it when you
Okay.
when you realized. So you're basically full weight upon it, whether that's with 1 foot or 2 feet.
All right, so I'm just blocking it with 1 foot right now. There should be some space for some rocks.
All right, so I'm gonna put some rocks on the plate. Also, like with your foot, did that do anything to the plate?
Okay, like what kind of rocks and like how much are we talking here?
I don't know, at least like a couple. I mean, I get okay. How big is the plate? Is it like just the size of this foot, pretty much?
It's about
Like a normal house tile, or
yeah, it's about 8 inches by 8 inches.
okay. So I mean, at least 2 or 3. How deep does it go down?
About a centimeter.
Okay, so it did not sink that far. Okay. If we push any harder, does it go down any further?
You want to try?
Based on what we've determined about the runes, if in any way they're broken, it's going to go off. So I don't know if we want to try pressing it down or lifting it up. We pretty much want to even his weight on it. I don't know if that's a
Okay, so the runes are like on the edge of the tile and then on the edge of the floor around it.
Yes.
I imagine picture like an actual regular old button. You know, you press it down, it comes back up. Once
Right.
in position with a slight crevice, we can see that it's completed these runes, and if they break, problem town.
Yeah, that's why I asked how deep it had sunk, because I wasn't sure if they were like below the floor on the walls of the surrounding it, or if they were on the floor or not.
Well,
So-
let's just do this. Let's dispel this one so that we can figure it out, and then figure out how we're going to get down the rest of the tunnel. Because between Marcus and I, we've got a couple shots of dispel magic. Not that we want to burn them all, but
Go for it.
yeah.
I got
Marcus,
it.
how many more times do you feel like you could cast this today?
8.
Jesus fucking Christ, you do it.
Oh,
Holy
okay.
shit. You're a monster. What the fuck?
So I'm casting it at level 3. Is the spell greater than level 3?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So
So
your DC is going to be 18.
Okay. So I'm going to try to take advantage on this by using a Q.
Excellent.
And my Q is person. And my person Q says, Marcus has developed a close kinship with the members of our party. The group has been through so much together, it feels like family. And having grown up in a difficult family situation and separated from most of them for his formative years, family is very important. And because Gale is in extreme danger, I'm worried about what feels like a member of my family. So that's really important.
All right.
Crush
Shoot.
it.
So let's go advantage.
Pass this
And
one
then
and get us the rest of the way. Like I've got an
I'm
idea.
going to make a charisma saving throw or charisma check.
So it's you make a spell casting ability check. So whatever your
Okay.
spellcast attack is, basically, and you want to hit an 18.
Woo! Jesus.
Nice.
And
Nailed it.
Nailed it, and then you also nailed it.
So, Marcus, what you see from the edges of the tile, you see a brief flare of like bluish purplish light creep up from the edges and then dissipate.
That was a level 8 spell.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Balls.
All right. So
So I'm looking
Gale?
at this.
let's be super careful going forward. That was a really fucking powerful spell.
So he's okay now to step off, right? We're in
Yeah,
the
you feel like he can step off of that tile.
I kind of leap over to Marcus and I kind of give him a big hug for that. And I promise I'm going to find him the biggest fish I can find when we're back outside.
Jesus Christ. You know I hate fish, right?
Fish. He loves them. I was going to say I can turn the entire party basically into like a gaseous form, which will last up to 8 hours. We can make it through the rest of this without even touching the ground again. And our flying speed is like 300 feet. So
Nice.
it's stupid fast. It's wind walk. It's my one a day right now, 6-level spell. So we need to get past this. I'll basically tell everybody, like, unless we can come up with a better idea, I'm turning us all into clouds.
So, we may not want to blow your -- spell.
That's what I'm thinking. It's powerful for sure.
Don't blow your load too soon.
Sunshine is
really helps in combat because it takes a minute to cast and a minute to come back out of form. So it's not exactly something that we'll really use in combat, but if we came across a situation that we had to get across, it would be nice to still have.
say Sunshine is perceptive AF. We might want to have her do some inspection first before we blow your load.
Yeah. Well, I would also ask, Gail, when you were stepping, was there anything you made note of before it suddenly depressed under your foot? Was there, I guess, anything different about it, or did it just feel like you were walking down and click suddenly?
Well, if the runes were on the floor, we should just make sure to look around for runes on the floor.
Or if anybody has spider climb, we can have them go all the way down to the other end on the walls or something.
Seconds. What are my spells? I mean, don't Tabaxi have no.
Tabaxi do have a climb speed.
Climb speed, yeah, you can go along the walls.
So they do have that. Sunshine, with your 18 perception, as you're standing here, I will tell you as you inspect the tile that Gale had stepped on. Now that you're looking at it, even though the tiles are a little bit uneven, that tile does stick up just ever so slightly more, and the runes, you can tell, are clearly visible now that you're looking for them. So if there were to be more pressure plates like this, you feel pretty confident you could identify them just by being careful.
Yeah, I mean, let's do that.
Yeah, otherwise I'm going to conjure some animals and let them walk down there and get blowed the fuck up.
I mean, or I don't know. I mean, I have the climbing speed, so I can just scale the walls.
I think we should just be careful.
Yeah, I think if we're careful, because I mean, now there could be pressure plates on the walls. Who knows?
Yeah, that's true. Who knows?
So just watch.
Okay, let's just be perceptive, everyone. Watch our shit.
Watch for raised plates and or more runes on the ground. Is that your bong hose?
You know what, Riley? I might just turn into a bird and fly away from your ass,
Tweet, tweet, motherfucker, tweet, tweet.
I can fly now, ever since level 9, I can turn into birds and shit.
Look at me, I'm Matt.
I just fly away. I'm like, meh.
I only fly away.
I don't know where my soul is.
I don't know where my home is.
I take back everything I said. You tripped the trap and you all die.
Wait a
Pleasure. This was a great build-up for months and months and months to our death.
To our untimely death. TPK.
20 feet into a hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, session 20.
Really?
Good job, guys. Yeah, session 20.
Wow. Accomplishments for us. Apparently, Matt had to have a celebratory bong rip.
Yeah, lots of bong rips.
You gotta make sure you get in at least 20 this session.
Oh, I've got that many. I've hit that many. Hit the bong.
Cypress Hill playing in the background. You good to go?
Horrible.
311. Finger 11.
We're being perceptive.
Butt rock.
Oh, yes. Okay. I'm moving forward. I'm over this. Let's go.
All right, cool, guys. So you proceed down the hallway, another, 60, 70 feet. The hallway bends, and you do see several more of those tiles. But you have the wherewithal not to step on them now that you know that they are a possibility. So good job, guys.
You solved your rune puzzle.
After about 70 feet, like I said, you approach the end of the hallway, and a heavy metal door with very similar runes to what you saw on the tiles it's just a big slab of metal with a doorknob and a bunch of runes inscribed in it.
You said it was a heavy metal door. Does
It's
it prefer Metallica or Megadeth?
Five-finger death punch.
Five-finger death punch me in the face, please.
I only said that because someone posted a meme about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So disappointing.
Does it look like we can open the thing, or like if we touch it, is this?
Is it trapped? We check for traps.
It looks trapped as fuck.
Oh shit! You check for traps?
Yes.
Who's gonna check for traps?
Should I roll?
We all started intently.
Oh,
It's trapped as fuck.
Marcus check for traps.
He says it's trapped as fuck, and I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe not. I think it's okay.
Those runes are pretty.
It is the same sort of enchantment that lives upon the tiles.
So as long as we don't step on it, it should be okay.
Really quick, dispel magic at the level that Marcus cast it at is at 120 feet. Did we go that far?
Oh yeah, does that also work on the door?
So it's target, isn't it? You choose any creature or target.
Yeah,
for
that-
magical effect.
I was gonna say I was about to go jump on every single tile in this goddamn room.
Yeah.
Fuck you, tile.
Don't. Do not. Please. Please do not.
Please.
Okay, I won't. I still owe you a fish.
Yeah, that's true.
Just one.
So Marcus, with your 30, your massively great perception, not only do you tell that the mechanics of this trap are very similar in that the runes themselves they need to line up with other runes. You actually you see that the runes are on the face of the door, not necessarily the edges of the door.
So that tells me if we try to open it, then it will activate, and if once we like either push it in or pull it out, then it will explode.
What?
So
I mean, realistically, when we were dispelling magic and stuff like that, what if the foot tiles are actually to almost like a locking mechanism for this door, and they had to be depressed to, I don't know, like make all the same runes we see up on the door or something.
not depressed. What we need to do, can the tile that I dispelled, is it stuck in the floor? Like, can I pull it out?
Give me a strength roll.
I don't want to try to pull it out any harder than if it was like completely loose. My idea is that we take the tiles from the floor, pick them up, and put them around the door to like activate the the unlocking mechanism. If that tile is attached at all, I'm gonna leave it be.
It is definitely attached in some way. There appears to be some sort of spring mechanism below it to give some resistance when you step on it, and it's somehow attached to the spring.
So I can't just like go pick it up.
Not without pulling.
Okay, I don't want to pull it. I do not want to pull it.
Like mildly decent perception check. Do I see that there's a pattern to it?
There's no real pattern to it. It looks like runes arranged in a way that a spell would have runes arranged in them. It's again, the runes apparently, from your experience, need to line up with matching runes in order to basically keep keep the magic from happening.
And there are not runes on the outside of the door.
So
like on the frame.
There are not runes on the frame, but there's runes on the face.
Do the runes on the face of the door, are they kind of like depressed into the door as if those stone slabs would like fit into them, or are they just right on the face of the door like they were just cast on there?
It looks like you could actually insert so the runes are not engraved, they're extruded. Okay. So you could actually fit a rune over it, possibly. And you do realize, you do remember the runes on the tiles are engraved.
Okay, so there does seem to be kind of a matching, like, almost key style situation there with like.
Okay. We broke one.
Well, we dispelled it, but maybe the actual shape of it would still apply. Oops. That could be big oops.
Is it in a specific language?
You can roll religion. It's not any I don't want to say common, because common is an actual language, but it's not any known language.
So even if any of us rolled like a natty 20 on that, it's still one of those things where it's like we wouldn't have come across this in our lives, most likely. It's pretty mysterious, more or less.
So everyone go ahead and give me a roll, and we'll see between all of you if we can get.
What are we rolling? Religion?
Religion.
Okay.
I'm like the opposite of religious.
And between all of you, I need 3 successes, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
How at all? We are not religious.
Guys, what the fuck?
It's one of the few skills I don't actually have trained.
There is something eerily familiar about these runes, but you're thinking maybe it's just that they're like fresh in your memory because of the tiles you just stepped on.
Do they look similar to the runes that were outside of that one bubble, like the one that had the old Tabaxi saying?
No, because that was I forget what language that was. I think it was it wasn't the same language as that.
Okay.
be really cool if I had Decimus here. He can fucking read everything.
Yeah.
Or if someone had comprehend language.
I do not have comprehend language, I don't think.
You're the only one who can learn it.
Yeah, I don't have comprehend languages. My other character does, but not Marcus.
Anyone got any ideas?
So, do you guys think I should go grab that tile I dispelled and try and fit it onto the door?
Yep.
I wasn't going to try and pull it out but it's dispelled, so it's not going to go off.
I mean, it sounds like they match up in some way. So, I mean, if you do that and we try it and it's like a really nice fit, then that seems to be what we need to do is examine the floor tiles and find the ones that match the runes.
You want athletics or
just a strength, straight up strength. It's not going to be tough. I mean, even with an 8, you're going to get it.
Okay.
You kind of pinch your finger and take 1 damage as you do it.
Okay.
But you give it a good yank, and attached to the bottom of the tile is a little like a pretty hefty coil. And
but like a slinky, not a shock spring, though, right?
No, it's in between. So it's got to give enough resistance to a 200-pound creature. But actually, now that you see the spring mechanism, you feel pretty confident that like a 50 to 70-pound halfling would not trigger that trap.
Oh.
Like goblins and kobolds would not trigger it.
Correct.
Lightfoot halflings definitely not.
Right.
Okay. Cool. So knowing that about the spring and inspecting the tile as much as more than I probably should, because I'm still kind of freaked out that it was an 8th level spell that was on there. I'm going to try very, very carefully I'm going to actually roll Arcana to try and fit this onto the door.
Yeah. So there is a place on the door that has the same pattern of runes that tile has, and you're able to place it on there. And when you do, that line of runes lights up, and it is clearly reacting to it.
Do I feel like I can open the door now?
No.
Okay. So how many lines of runes are there?
So that's the interesting part here, is that the door is covered in runes. This is kind of like a word find, if you will. So there's
So do we have to play bingo? Like,
I mean, as long as we don't
the...
step on the tiles, so the runes never get lined up in the first place, can we just pry up all the tiles and start slotting them in?
I wonder if only one of them will end up like basically spelling open in this runic language or whatever, or if it's going to take multiple, in which case then there's so many different combinations.
So as you made your way through the hallway, you noticed 3 other tiles and no more. So it's not going to be a hugely infinite combination of tiles.
We just have to match up tiles to the runes on the door.
That's what you're thinking, yes.
Does anybody have a crowbar?
Hell yeah.
I'm
I've got
sure
it,
I have some kind of wedge or screwdriver in my pack of tools from
I got a crowbar.
tinkering.
I'm sure we can get the other ones up and just be ready in case anything goes wrong. Maybe like a critical fail or something like that. Maybe cast that dispel magic again.
Yeah, can I ready the action? I don't know if I can ready an action if one of my teammates rolls a natural 1. I don't know if that's possible.
Like you see him slipping in that.
Are you going to stay? Are you gonna stay holding the rune on the door? Or are you going to follow them away?
So, Dakath, will you trade me places real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll swap and I'll hold it against the door.
Okay.
Okay, and I will stand by Riley and Gale and have dispel magic like on the tip of my tongue in case one of them trips or like pushes on the dagger or on the pressure plate.
Very good. Very good.
All right.
All right. So, to get these from their seating, what I want to do is a sleight of hand this time because these ones are not dispelled. So it's going to take a little bit of finessing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So one tile down, you're able to pry it up and you don't get any of the runes lined up. Again, another tile lined up.
Sunshine's gonna do one. Or try one. Nice.
Nice. So
Yes.
there you go. 3 of them. 3 of them up.
Triple tail bump for that.
Yeah.
Tail bump. Tail bump.
All right, I'm going to step back so you guys can get to the door and put your tiles on it.
All right, so it takes a second, but you're able to find your designated spot to place the tiles.
You did it.
And you do so. And as you do, each one lights up a different color. The one that Dakath is holding is lit up that bluish purple, and then Gale's lights up a yellowish orange, and then a greenish whitish on Riley's, and then Sunshine's is just this like really deep, almost black purple light. And then the door actually shivers for a moment and says, "With your powers combined, I'm Captain Planet."
And the door turns into Captain Planet.
And the door turns into Captain Planet.
Yes. But there was only 4, so where's Heart?
I'm hard.
All along, guys. We
We're Planeteers now.
No, the door actually it shudders and then just disintegrates, as do the tiles in your hands. And the doorway leads into a dimly lit hallway that leads almost directly up to a short set of stairs.
Well, back to marching order then, with our dexterous man in front.
Check for traps.
Hold on. That's not right. That's not what I wanted.
Huh? Who are you trying to persuade?
He's trying to persuade me not to rush forward.
There aren't any traps in there.
You're right.
She's trying to persuade Mike that there are no traps.
Work on the DM? Yes, with a natty 20.
Sunshine, what are you trying to perceive here? Tell me what you're doing.
I'm trying to see if there are any traps.
Like in the doorway or as you walk into the room? What are you looking at?
Into the room and up the staircase.
As I walk into the room.
Okay, so as you walk into the hallway, there do not appear to be any traps whatsoever. This little section of the hallway at least seems to be fairly safe. What you do happen to notice, though, at the top of the stairs, there is some rubble in the corner, and it just generally.
What?
There's rubble in the corner at the top of the stairs up here, and it seems out of place.
Yo, this rubble looks fucking weird, dog.
I look up at the ceiling to see if there's any holes in the ceiling.
Roll me investigation.
Investigation. Oh, I'm not good at that.
What you notice as you're looking up at the ceiling, there's actually on the what would be the western wall, on the corner, and about 5 feet from the corner, there's a small gap that looks like almost like the wall has been cut away at some point.
Like a passageway?
Hmm.
Can I see through the hole? I can look through. Try and look through it.
It's like a very narrow hole.
Okay.
And as you get closer, it looks like it's actually like a door that's made to look like it's not a door at all.
Ah.
Secret door.
Secret door. I'm intrigued by secret door. I think we should open it, guys. What do you think?
Is the secret door trapped?
Are there traps?
Let's see. Gale and Sunshine have rolled investigations, so everyone else give me an investigation.
Crushed it.
Sunshine and Dagoth definitely don't see anything wrong with this door.
Oh, my investigation check was from one Gale was looking up. Do you want me to roll another one?
Sure, you can roll another one.
I rolled a critical 19.
That's better.
Critical 19.
Very
awesome.
good. Your critical 19 tells you that no, this is not trapped, and really all you have to do is apply some pressure to this, and the door will open.
I'm shook.
Guys, it's trapped as fuck.
Look out the door.
Well, my tail's going pretty fast. Can I open it? Can I open it? Can I open it?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
go ahead.
Let's hold hands.
All right, I open the door.
Okay, yeah, give me a second here. Sorry, guys. Hey, come back. Come.
Oh, I thought the door was way down there. I don't see a door over here.
Why can't I?
Because it's a secret. Secret door.
Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving.
You're gonna lose your token permissions.
Everyone stop moving.
I didn't move. You moved me.
Whoa.
Oh.
The door opens up into a small alcove.
Yeah, where did I go?
Riley, you moved, you son of a bitch.
Oh, you grabbed everyone but me, and I was still there.
That's what you get for moving.
Yeah.
You find yourself in a small room with 3 large treasure chests.
Ooh.
There's an again, very much like the rest of the catacombs that you've been in, an unnatural light where light is just emanating from some unseen source.
Are they trapped?
Is this one open?
Are any of them like completely unlocked?
I've
none
lost my
of them-
patience. I'm just trying to open this.
They are completely unlocked.
What's in the top one?
So, between the 3 chests, you get. Who wants to roll me a D100?
Ooh,
I think Gail should get to roll the D100.
Gale opened the first one, so Gale, you roll our D100
Okay, forgive me. It's /roll
or
Roll.
/R.
/R D100.
A 74. Okay, so you get roll me 3d6.
Your damage.
You find in one of the chests, it is just filled to the brim with about 7,000 gold pieces worth of gems. This is emeralds and rubies and diamonds and it's just a bunch of gems. It's wonderful stuff.
Nice.
In another one of the chests, roll me a D100.
Sunshine.
Ooh, okay.
You find
Chest full of boogers.
a chest that is covered or not covered, it's filled with several vials of a glowing red liquid. You've got it's like a vial, not really vial. They're flasks, glass flasks or beakers almost, corked beakers of a glowing red substance.
Getting that weird flash when you're playing a game and suddenly they give you a lot of healing stuff before a boss fight. Anybody getting that like sensation?
Not really, because I'm just staring at all the glittery shinies.
I was really hoping one chest would have one fish and you would pull it out and hand it to Marcus and be like, my debt is repaid.
Say, we haven't opened the 3rd chest yet. Don't give Mike any ideas.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Who wants to
I'll give as
open?
many gems as I need to the person who opens the chest with a fish.
So I'm not going to beat around the bush here. Those you've got how many did I say?
3.
We'll call it 5. 5 potions of supreme healing.
Ooh.
Is that the 448? Or I don't remember what that
Oh,
is.
it just had all the toppings.
Yep, supreme. Well said.
I don't know. I'm sure it's in this DM's guide here. I'll tell you in a minute. But in the 3rd chest, all that's in there
If you say fish, so fucking help me.
is a small ornate box about 3 inches by 6 inches.
I feel like
Is that the
Oh.
deck of many things?
All that could be in there fish-wise would be like sardines. That's not good enough. I'll find you something better, Marcus.
oh.
What's in the box?
Good stuff.
Is that the deck of many things?
I don't know.
What's in the box?
Can I open it? I'm gonna open it.
What's
You're gonna open the box.
I'm opening it.
Fuck me.
So in the box,
It wasn't me this time.
in the box is a deck of cards. They are gold laden cards. And yeah, they are there. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna make that bigger. There you go.
Oh, hold on. Let's. Draw. Can I draw one?
You want to draw one?
I mean, am I gonna waste it if I do?
I mean, it's a deck of cards.
I was gonna say, can you like tell if it's like playing cards or another Tabaxi game, like the dice?
Don't do it.
All you see is the back of the cards.
Don't do it.
Marcus, what are you saying? Uncover your mouth. Good lord.
He's metagaming. Shut up.
Player me really is trying to not shut up. Marcus doesn't know anything about this.
I'm gonna look directly in the eyes of Gale, and I'm going to be like,
Well, yeah, I want to know what it is.
do you want to do it?
I mean, I will.
I open the box. You do this.
All right, so it's just the cards are sitting in the box.
The cards are just sitting in the box.
I pull them out and I want to try shuffling them.
Okay, you shuffle the cards. They feel brand new and gold.
Do they have new cards smell?
Oh, do they?
They do.
Oh, it smells so good.
Like a fresh pack of magic cards.
Ha!
Geek check.
In that case, if it's reminding me of magic cards, I'm just gonna like fan them out and kind of look for the one in the back that's probably the rare and flip it over.
Hey, pull from the back.
I'm gonna skip all the commons and go for the rare.
Oh fuck.
Good call.
Get a Charizard.
Does anyone else see this right here?
No. Yes.
I mean, it's a little skeleton-looking thing. It's not cool. I'll tell you that much.
It's got 40. Stop licking my toes. Stop it. And a time. And I don't like it.
It's very.
So what you find is a card with a skeleton, an hourglass, several runes, and the word death at the bottom.
I think you fucked up.
Huh. I don't have that card yet, so I guess it's fine.
Is that a rare one? What's it say on the bottom left?
Does it have a star or like a half moon on it? On like usually like in the middle, but off to the side, or at the bottom in the right corner.
I thought it was on the left one.
I don't know anymore.
Can I just like try and shuffle it back and draw another one?
So Gale,
Just like nah, throw it back in. Nah. I don't want no.
Gale, you have this moment where you look at this card and then just everything goes black.
Oh, God.
Does my dark vision do anything for me?
To everyone else, what they see is Gale pulls the card, looks at it, and then the card vanishes from his little paw, and his body falls to the floor.
That's cool.
Lifeless.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's what we see. Fuck.
Hey,
Does my
cleric
dark
friend,
vision do anything for me?
Gale,
not if you're dead, bro.
Gale, what you experience is a brief flash of darkness. and then you are just sent into the brightest light you've ever seen.
Don't go towards the light.
Or do. I don't know.
This seems bad.
And Gale, this light seems to last for eternity. Party, what do you do?
Do I need to cast a spell?
Do you have True Resurrection? I think that's a 9th level spell.
I don't have 9th level spells. I have Mass Healing Word.
Do you have Revivify? Or Rejuvenation? Or...
any like uber clarity things?
Yeah, like reincarnate?
Hold on.
Is there like an echo in the light place? Does it echo?
It's uncomfortably silent.
Do you see Albus Dumbledore?
Are you in a train station?
You're and you try and look down at your body, Gale, and it's not there. And you can't even really look. You realize as you try and grasp with this, and you're realizing as what seem like months or years go by that you don't have a body anymore, and you're just this single point in space and time, or maybe outside of space and time, observing nothing.
Well, that sounds like the worst.
That sounds pretty shitty.
Until one day, the light goes black. Does anyone have anything to do? Party?
I just did it.
Oh.
Like, is he actually dead? Is there a pulse?
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead as fuck.
And bored as hell in the afterlife.
Wow. Well.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we. Yeah, like, can we try to, as if, like, he's not like how you'd roll for death in combat when you haven't had your like HP wiped out, like that dead, or is he?
No, he's like he's dead.
No, he's just dead.
I don't even get to hang with my deity. Did I become a paladin for nothing?
Wait, so does this spell work?
So, Sunshine casts Revivify.
Until one day, Gale, years, it felt like years, where the light winks out and a familiar blackness comes back. And you open your eyes and you're back where you were several years ago.
I'm back in the room?
You're back in the room.
Jesus Christ.
Do
One
we
of
like
the gems is gone.
do we like see his breath come back or something?
So, Sunshine, describe to me what you do.
I go up to him. I check her pulse, obviously.
Gone.
Really, really close. I'll slap the shit out of him.
Wait, if I only have 1 hit point, just be gentle.
What?
This is how she's casting the spell on him.
This is how she's casting
Oh,
the spell.
okay.
By slapping you in the fucking face.
So yeah, yeah. All right, you slap him in the face. Okay, so Gale.
And then I shout, "Wake the fuck up!"
Gale, you come to, and your cheek just smart something awful. Like you've been slapped by a cat. But
those are words. Oh.
But something tells you that it was more than just a slap. Obviously, something more than a slap. Gale, you feel like you've spent years where you were. But to everyone else, this was just a matter of maybe minutes.
Am I still holding the card?
No, the card disappeared from your hand before you died.
That's the most bored I've ever been.
What happened?
What? I've spent years just in the bright light. There's nothing worse for a curious shadow monk than spending years doing nothing in a bright light.
So you were in hell.
I think I hate cards forever.
You were down for minutes, Gale. What are you talking about?
If that.
Yeah. So Revivify only works if it was less than a minute ago that he died.
So it was a minute.
Yeah, not.
What are you talking about? I figured this was not some kind. This is some kind of trap, right? I've just been gone for all this time.
Sunshine just brought you back from death, man.
Wait, I was like dead. What?
Yeah, you're fresh from death.
You were in hell.
Well, I kind of blink a little bit and look at Marcus, and I apologize profusely. It's like, I don't think if I find the biggest fish, I can give it to you now, Marcus. I'm sorry. I think Sunshine really brought me back from death.
Biggest fish.
It might have to go to her.
It's okay, buddy. I'll cook it for her.
I love the idea that you were, in your mind, gone for years, and the first thing coming up is your debts that you owe and how you have to now transfer that to the more deserving party.
He's really a fairy.
Well, I mean, that was probably the second worst thing that Gale's ever experienced. Just that boredom in that bright light for years on end doing nothing. Like I'm surprised I don't have to like roll for my sanity or something. I mean, the only thing worse was the experience of seeing an entire plane devoured.
Yeah, Gale, I'm not going to have you roll for anything. I just want you to kind of take that for what it is, and make it what you want. But
I think it's at least a deep hatred for cards. I'll have to think about it a little bit here.
Pocket cards.
I want to draw one.
I want to draw a card so bad that I think we wait. Draw a card. Does anyone else want to draw a card?
God fucking no.
I put these in my pocket.
I'm too fucking shook after watching what just happened to Gale.
I'm putting the cards in my pocket.
We'll do it when we're not in like a fucking dungeon. Then I'll draw a card.
Okay, but they're in my pocket. I have these cards. Can I put them in my pocket?
Yeah, you can put them in your pocket.
Fuck yeah, I'm putting them in my pocket.
Wait. Are you keeping them in the box?
Yeah, obviously.
Okay, cool.
What are my packs? I have like 7 packs.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's what you found in this room.
Man, I can't even figure out. I'm just like brainstorming out of character now. I'm just like, would that make me more curious or less curious? Having spent years doing nothing, am I going to be even more obsessed with like doing stuff to make up for all that lost time, or am I just going to be like so scarred from having like curiosity killing the cat literally?
Because you or me, bub, I wouldn't have gotten brought back.
I have to think about it. I don't know.
Hey, Mike, what are these called?
So
The deck
This is the deck of fates.
-1 card.
Minus the death card, unless it just magically went back into the deck.
We don't know.
Unless it, yeah. Or if there's more than one.
Maybe they're all just magic death cards.
This is perfect because we can challenge Nerwende to a card game and have him shuffle and
To
deal.
a card drawing contest.
No, exactly. I was gonna try because like I have the charlatan background. So what I was gonna do is when we find a Giltip, I was gonna like have him draw a card, right? Right? He'll totally fall for it.
Or
You're
he'll
like-
get the one that like
We'll draw cards. High card, becomes the other one's slave. Our whole party will join you. Here, just draw first. Ugh.
And then he'll fucking get something super badass.
Yeah.
he'll get the
God.
he'll get the flying unicorn and holy avenger card.
Space unicorn.
That also called the Holy Diver card. Holy Diver! That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Looking rock on.
Okay, I was gonna say, can we leave the room now?
Holy Diver! I can't do it.
All right, you leave the room.
Am I at 1 hit point?
You are at 1 hit point.
Oh,
Oh,
do you want some good healing, bro?
I think that would probably be a good idea.
Are there more traps also?
No, you continue through this winding staircase for what would be, let's see, another 10, 15, 30, 40, 45 feet or so. So it winds around a few more times and ends at a doorway. And this is an innocuous door. It just looks like a wooden door, a heavy wooden door, but a wooden door. It's not an intricately carved or hewn door by any means.
I just want to go ahead. Sorry.
Check for traps.
Yeah, that. The door trapped.
Yeah, no traps that you can tell.
You can tell.
Everyone heal for 13 points.
Too bad I can't overheal.
Apparently, that's all I got.
Through.
As long as you have more healing things later. If you could just use this gold over and over.
All right. So you can totally open this door. Does not seem trapped. Doesn't seem harmful in any way. And as you push the door open, the hinges creak, and just let out a screech like they haven't been opened in years. And it opens up into a large room with a tiled floor, and within the room, you see it's just an open room. In the middle of the room are blood spatters just smeared everywhere. Up on the walls and the ceiling, there's just blood everywhere.
That fucking sucks.
It's yeah, it's blood.
This
What's
boat.
up?
Is there a pile of rocks at the other end of the room that we might be able to search?
There is a pile of boulders and rocks at the other end of the room.
So something got fucked in here. There's a pile of rocks.
I'm gonna do an Arcana check on the blood. Is this blood magical in origin?
It's as magical as as blood can be. It's not enchanted blood or anything like that. It's not necessarily from magical creatures, but there are hints of magic within the blood, in that you know, whose ever blood this was, and there's a lot of it. Don't let this this representation on the map fool you. The room is just covered in this. Whose ever blood this was had some magical ability to them. There are traces of that arcane energy, even in this old blood. This is old crusted blood. It's not fresh. It looks like it's been here for a very long time.
Blood is the best ink for evil magic, so that's basically what I was looking for.
No, it just looks like there was a bloodbath in here. Most of the blood appears to be sort of concentrated towards sort of the center of the room, not a little from the end of the center of the room, and then it all kind of dissipates from there.
Could we tell what kind of blood it is?
Roll me survival or nature.
Oh no.
So Riley, it is clearly blood. Right? It's not it's
not blood.
It's not blood. So you're pretty confident that it's blood. But Koth, as you're investigating this blood, there's a sheen to it. And it's not a blood that you've ever seen. But you've heard stories of the maybe shimmer, the shimmer of dragon's blood.
Interesting.
And even as old and caked and baked this blood is, it's like I said, it's old. It's way more than, you know, a year or 2 years or 3 years. It's decades old blood. There's still this faint shimmer to it that reminds you of stories you heard growing up of the shimmer of dragon's blood.
Well, I'll share that with the party, basically just letting them know there's something about this blood, just the way that it looks, this kind of shimmer to it that goes along with stories I recall about dragon's blood. I think a dragon may have been severely wounded or potentially even killed here. Given the amount of blood you said, it's probably more likely the latter.
So it would be way more than just a dragon.
Oh, damn.
It would be multiple dragons. Yeah, like I said, don't let the amount of blood that I have on this map convey to you the amount of blood in here.
It's
it would be there would need to be dozens of dragons to put this amount of blood in the room.
So
like Dungeon of Dragons.
Take inspiration.
Nice job. So there's a bright point of light right here. Is that intentional?
Let me see. No, that's just
Okay.
Those are my sources of light in Roll20. There's no way for me to not have that.
Just making sure.
Similar to the rest of the catacombs, this room is lit by some unlocatable source of light. Just a little more information about the room. There's very well placed tiles on the floor, as opposed to earlier where a lot of the tiles were sort of roughly put into place. This is very pristine, almost like a bathhouse, you would think. The walls are very finely cut. On the same wall that you entered on, there's another door. And then at the end of the room is, as Dekoth pointed out, a pile of boulders and rocks. Everyone give me a general perception check as you're taking in this room.
I'm really distraught by all the dragon's blood.
I was dead pretty recently.
Yours is a better reason.
Yeah.
My internet kind of crapped out, so I'm giving you Riley's right now, and then I'll give you mine.
Okay. Good luck getting better than Marcus. No.
Oh.
Womp womp. So while Sunshine is perceiving things, I will describe what only Marcus can see as he makes his way through the room. There appears to be a worn spot all around the room, and I'll kind of draw it out because it might be hard to see. Like there appears to be a spot in the middle of the room where a very, very large creature had been for a long time. So those particular tiles are stained with the remnants of whatever creature that was. While all the rest of the room is covered in blood. This area is a little less covered in blood, although there's still totally blood there. It's just not as much. Searching reminders. I found these. But shut up, Siri. God, didn't even say hey Siri.
What a bitch.
Yeah, so there's an area in the center of the room, more or less, where it looks like something big was roosting.
Can I tell, like, does it look like a dragon shape?
It does.
Based on what Dekoth said earlier about it being dragon's blood.
It does look like a very large dragon.
Okay. What about these rocks over here? What do I see on those rocks?
So it looks like a collapse of some sort. It looks like there was a passageway in this area.
Okay, got it? Yeah.
but it looks like there was a collapse. And Sunshine, you gave me another perception. Did you? You've got like 4 perceptions here.
Yeah.
She's just trying really hard.
I rolled all of them when my internet wasn't working and when it finally connected.
Oh, that I thought you were like just trying to get a good one, so you're just like, I'm gonna keep rolling just for
So I'm gonna let that last perception ride here and say that along with Marcus, as you're investigating these boulders, it's very clear that the collapse was done intentionally, and there's a potential trap involved with this this collapse. A non-mechanical, aka magical trap. Maggie!
Woo!
Can I place too?
Oh, you died.
Oh no!
No, Gale died.
Gale actually died.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Gale died.
You know,
You killed Gale.
for like a minute.
No, it was a long damn time.
Well, to you.
Sunshine, did you save his life?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Lyra just saunters into the room covered in blood.
Shit.
What did you do?
Lyra, are you okay?
I have no idea.
What were you?
Where are we?
We're in a dungeon that is covered in dragon's blood. Just like covered.
Good, good. I assume we just like ran right into this shit from.
We have a deck of fate. And that's why Gale died, is because he pulled a card and he pulled the death card.
Wait, like, is that like a deck of many things?
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of.
And you pulled a card? Of course Gale pulled a card.
Him or me?
Son of a bitch.
It might have literally broken his curiosity. He's still trying to decide.
Listen.
Guys, it is not a deck of many things. I will tell you that.
No, but it's basically like a tarot deck of cards.
Okay, can I just, real quick, new rule, someone dies, I get a text message.
I don't.
It would have been so ridiculous. You would have gotten Gale died, and then about 5 minutes later, oh, Gale's alive.
I would have logged on from my friend's house.
Just kidding.
Okay. So we're in a, okay, I'm ready. We're in a dungeon. There's a bunch of dragon's blood. I assume that, like, this is directly after we climbed in through that crazy grate from last game.
Yep. We got
So yeah, they've gone through a little hallway, and that's about it.
We played a puzzle game. Gale almost died, and then he found the deck of many things, pulled the card, and actually died.
Got it.
So basically tonight has been pull Gale's curious ass out of actual or almost near-death experiences.
So basically I'm wandering in like, guys, I got held back. What happened? It's dirty in here. I don't know.
Somebody hog-tie the tabaxi.
To catch you up to, this room is extremely dirty because it's literally covered all over the place, far more than is visually seen here, in dragon's blood. Many dragons were murdered in this room, and there's blood all over the goddamn place.
That's why I'm covered in blood. Got it.
Yeah.
No, you're covered in blood for a different reason. We don't know why you're covered in blood.
I laid down in it. I took a nap.
It's very old blood.
I don't have any dexterity, so I slipped and fell.
That's pretty likely.
That's more canon than And the other
I
one.
was gonna say I'm actually talking about Maggie now.
And now we're looking at a pile of rocks and boulders that collapsed magically.
Okay, and sunshine. Natural 20. It's probably trapped.
Yes.
That's where I came in. That's what's up. That's my friend.
You want to pull a card?
No, I don't. Lyra would never make that decision. She's too cautious, except she's actually not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, she's not. She probably would pull a card.
Probably not after, you know, Gail dying, I would hope.
Yeah, not after Gail dying.
I mean, I'm still thinking about it.
Guys, the death card got pulled. I'm just saying.
It's not back in there?
I mean, it disappeared, so we don't know.
Yeah, that one got pulled. Doesn't mean there's not other ones or others.
It's just a deck of death cards.
Wait, Maggie,
Uh-huh.
do you have something that could revive me?
Do you have a third? Do you have a third level spell slot?
I always have Revivify prepared. I am your life cleric.
That's fair.
Better than me. Cool. I'll keep that in my back pocket.
Uh-huh. And
It's
I
a
can raise
deck of-
dead.
It's a deck of death cards, you guys. It costs a diamond worth 300 gold pieces every time one of you assholes pulls a death card.
That's
Well,
also true.
Shut up, Rick.
We have 7,000 gold worth of gems, though.
Yeah, they're not all diamonds though.
We'll trade them in at Shaneco. It's good.
Now you have a friend in the diamond business because you have to go to him so often to get your revivified
Wait,
gems.
so who has the cards?
Sunshine.
Oh, I'm gonna go
Because
walk up to
all I know
Sunshine.
for sure is I am never touching anything that's a card ever again.
Like, even if I get you a birthday card?
Nope.
Gil, please don't lose your curiosity.
I don't think it's going to break the curiosity. I'm still
Okay.
trying to figure out what, because that's like a core personality thing. But it was, Gail decided it was the second worst experience he'd ever had after seeing a whole plane devoured by Gnoltith. So it's going to have to affect the character somehow, but I'm going to have to think about it.
For a real quick second, I thought you meant like an actual airplane.
Personally, so like, who brought him back? Sunshine did. You had Revivify though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, personally, I feel like it should affect him in the way that, like, shit, I can't die. Let's do this shit.
Huh.
Well,
You have to understand, he spent years
yeah.
in solitude without a body.
A bright light and solid.
Oh.
I'm thinking it's going to affect my relationship to my new like paladin hood and my faith and everything, because it's just like I expected, I don't know, like the afterlife to not suck so bad.
Oh no, Gail. I don't like this. Okay, there's magic trapped rocks. And like, that's it? Where we're at. I want one. Deck of Fate. Oh wow, if you hover over it, just says draw and you can just click on it.
I know, it's so tempting. I want to do it right now, but like,
Oh no.
This is what I was talking about on Tuesday, Mike. Emotional roller coaster dick face.
I mean, I want to click the button too, but that's me, Chris. That's not Gail.
Yeah. Okay.
You're back in 2 years of solitude, and you're like, fuck.
But there's shiny things. Oh no.
But that surely was the worst card. There can be nothing worse than that, right? So the next one could be really
There
cool.
can Player me knows so much about what could possibly happen. I can't say. I'm sorry.
Rick, I'm telling you, this is not the deck of many things.
You're full of shit.
No, it is not the deck of many things.
It's a
similar
deck
to
full
the
of
deck
death
many
cards.
things. How many cards are there?
Not to
Did anyone bother to count the cards?
Lyra just asks.
I don't want to accidentally turn one over, so I know I wouldn't count them.
Wait, so
I thought there were like 15, right? Because it was like a pack of magic cards.
It
I'm
smelled
counting.
like a pack of magic cards.
I count them.
There are 21.
21 cards.
Cool. I don't know how many there were before. So
Well, we only did one. And there's 21 now, so there was 22.
Potentially, because it just disappeared. We don't know if it went back in the deck or not.
It's a deck of death cards.
Yeah.
There was probably 22.
Sunshine.
What? Do you want me to pull one?
I want to pull a card.
It's
But
a
I'm
deck
the
of
one who
death
has
cards.
Revivify still.
I know I will like growl at this. Don't trust the cards. Don't do it. Don't trust the cards.
Believe in the heart of the card. It'll be okay.
I mean, listen, Gail, the thing about the world is like there's balance. So when there's evil, there's good.
What do I do with it? Do I just click
Wait.
on it?
Are you
Only one of you click on it.
I did it. It's the sun. What does that do?
Yes.
okay?
Oh, no. Shit.
You all die a fiery death.
This is great.
Riley, you feel empowered as though you can do no wrong.
Oh, fuck.
Until the next sunrise, you cannot fail a skill check.
The sun never rises in this fucking place. So you're Superman for now.
Additionally,
What's up, bitch?
Additionally,
in place of the card as it evaporates from your hand, the hilt of a blade appears in your hand. And it is the, if you search in the compendium, it is the Sunblade.
Boy, what does that do? How do I get rid of? Oh,
Must know the Sunblade.
that's fine now.
That's fine.
No results. Oh yeah. Okay. It's 2 words.
Yeah, just type sun and you'll find it.
after she does that, I count the cards.
They're 20.
Oh, it keeps going down.
All right, who wants a card?
Ah! Ah! I want one, but I probably shouldn't do it because I am the one who has the Revivify.
I drew one.
Or just, I don't know. I was gonna say, or go last, but like.
I drew one.
I have Greater Restoration too, in case terrible things happen. We're all gonna die. This is how we end.
I was waiting for
This
you.
is the most stressed out I've been in my whole life. Gail, speaking as Gail, Gail's never been more stressed because he just had the worst experience, and he can't convince you not to do this.
I'm not doing it.
Sunshine, what'd you draw?
Nothing good.
Oh no.
What's that?
The Fool.
Oh,
Oh, this is one of my favorite ones.
that's not good.
Click on the card.
Sunshine, as you hold the card, you see the card that you see here. It's a gesture, jumping for joy. And as you look at it and take in the sight of the card, it evaporates. Very similar to what has happened before with the other cards that have been drawn. And then as soon as it does, on the forearm that is holding the card, an arcane rune appears on your skin and then also on your fur. So whatever symbol appears on your skin, your fur also changes that color. So you kind of have a pattern of your fur. And what happens here is you gain a new attribute, and it's called luck. It starts with an ability score of 10, which is a 0 modifier. And anytime you would roll a skill check that you are not proficient in, you're going to add your luck modifier.
So
Anytime you roll a natural 20, it decreases your luck score by 1.
Oh.
And anytime you roll a natural 1, it increases your luck score by 1.
A fool. Ah.
Did I just get a tattoo?
Oh no. So like if she rolls a bunch of natural 20s, it's actually bad.
Yeah.
Well,
But if she rolls natural ones, then it's consolation prize.
And
Just
she
got-
adds luck to anything she's not proficient in, is that what you said?
Yes, any skill she's not proficient in.
So it could be
So,
a
like,
negative if she
My
rolls.
savior just got this sweet luck tattoo, and my friend over here just got a sweet sun sword, and I just died.
And I just died. Oh man.
This must be what being bitter feels like.
That is totally fair.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Hey guys, maybe we should figure out what's up with these rocks now that we've played with the cards some, and then like get back to the cards later.
Alright. Okay.
huh?
Do you think one of the cards could help me bring my dad back?
Oh goddamn.
I don't know. Draw and find out.
So
Now
I
she's
want to
really thinking about it.
just like put my hands on some of the rocks and like try and sense if there's any arcane energy coming off of them. Sunshine told me that there was that these were trapped, that the trap was magical. So what do I see
Yes.
here?
So it's not an illusion necessarily, but the rocks are a manifestation. They're not physical rocks. They are there, and they are impeding your way, but they are not natural. They are very clearly created by some sort of magic.
Conjuration, probably.
Yes.
I mean, I can dispel magic.
Yeah, me too.
Mark
Last
is
time
14 more times today.
no, only 7. Gail, did you get the 6 points of healing that I gave you earlier, by the way? Did you get those?
No, I did not. Thank you.
Yeah, I cast Healing Word on you a little while ago.
All right.
And everybody else was talking. I didn't say anything. So I don't necessarily want to dispel it, but does it seem to be like, it's not like a trap or anything, is it?
It is trapped. You feel like if you moved the rocks, it would do
be bad
something
news.
bad.
Okay.
But dispelling is not necessarily moving.
That's fair. Do we want to check out the other door before I try to dispel these rocks?
Sure.
That's what I was just thinking. What does it look like?
Yeah, so the door is very similar to the one that granted you access into this room. It is a heavy wooden door. Nothing special about it.
Trapped.
Not trapped. I won't even make you roll. It's not trapped.
I mean, Gail seems to be struggling with this curiosity, but I'll open it.
Yeah, the door it pulls inward towards you and opens into another very cavernous room. And ahead of you, you see trees growing in this underground cavern, bursting from a tiled floor. There's rubble everywhere. it's looking more and more almost like ruins, forested ruins, as you enter this, or as you look upon the room that the door opens into. Boulders and moss and trees. The ceiling goes up for 50, 60 feet.
Let's go in.
I am totally fine to get out of the dragon kill room. So I don't know if Mark is still curious about that pile, but
if we can keep going without having to have me spend a 3rd level spell slot, I'm good with that.
Nice.
All right. You enter into the room, cavernous as the room where you fought the tree giants. Towards the northern end of the room, it splits off into one larger path and one smaller path. Make me a perception check, everyone.
Oops. Double click.
Much worse.
Fail, right?
Oh my god.
So Decoth and Sunshine for sure, waiting for Riley.
Nope.
Riley, no.
I thought I could get skill checks.
Oh, well, yeah, you cannot fail. You cannot fail. So, Riley, you see a faint glow coming from the western side, the western hallway. With the additional success from Sunshine and Decoth, there's a warmth coming from the glow, from the western hallway. There doesn't appear to be any light or additional light coming from the northern hallway.
Huh. Do the trees look weird?
No weirder than trees growing in an underground cavern.
Oh, yeah. Well, cool.
Well, there's some light coming down from this way.
I've spent years just sitting in light. I don't want to go that way.
Huh. Sure.
Which way?
I would definitely also agree that let's check out the western corridor.
I mean,
Cool.
yeah.
Do it.
All right, if we're going down the hallway, give me a marching order.
Checking for traps along the way.
I'm last because I'm very reluctantly going. I'm not going to let my friends go by themselves, but I'm not happy about it.
I'll go first.
There's no traps, guys.
Whoever's going first, give me an investigation check.
Oh, that's Riley.
Me.
She can't fail.
She cannot fail.
I also rolled an 18.
All right. So about 15 feet into the hallway, you can see a sheen. It's just barely visible, and you're not sure. In fact, you're pretty sure that you wouldn't be able to see it otherwise. But whatever blessing that card gave you, is allowing you to see this, and I'm going to draw it right there. There's a sheen.
Like magical, kind of like.
Yes, definitely magical. It's paper thin, but it just distorts the other side enough for you to tell that there's something there.
Hey guys,
What up?
this I don't know. There's something here. I don't know. Someone that's way better at magic should probably check this out because it looks magical. It's all shimmery. It looks like, I don't know, something is not blocking the path, but there's something here in the path.
Is it cellophane?
Oh, but it looks like that if it was more shimmery. Wait, what's
Like cellophane with olive oil sprayed on it.
If anyone has seen Annihilation, the shimmer, right?
Yeah,
Oh, we still haven't seen that, but we really want to.
it's fucking weird.
I read the book, but I haven't seen the movie.
I have not.
Oh, the book's so much better than the movie,
The book was better than the movie.
but the movie is really good.
The movie's really fucking weird. It was good. It's really fucking weird.
Got it. So this is bad. It's a bad thing, though.
But it has Oscar Isaac in it, so it was really good.
Love him.
All right, so let's give a
So let's look at it. Like an
give an
arcana.
Check.
It's a big old no.
Womp womp.
You feel like this is a very low-level magic trap that can easily be defeated.
All right. Well, if it's a low-level magic trap that can be easily defeated, guys, take a step back because
I'm
this thing's probably
standing
going to
right
go off.
there. Any chance that I would know that he is wrong?
Nope.
You feel like he might be, being a little overconfident in his abilities, but with an 8, you feel like,
I'm gonna fucking die. Okay.
it's not the first time Marcus has been overconfident.
So step back, guys, because I'm just gonna set this one off. It's not worth taking the trouble to try to dispel magic or anything on it. I'm just gonna let it go off, but I don't want you guys to get hit. So take a step back.
Okay.
Oh God. I mean, I could. Okay, whatever you think is right, Marcus. You know Arcana so well. You're super smart. I'm not.
Raggy,
I'm just
Raggy, roll Arcana, please.
I was told no
Do it.
by our lovely DM that I believe in Marcus.
No, I'm sorry. I thought that Sunshine's roll for Arcana was yours.
No. I'm asking if by standing there and staring at what he's doing, would I be like, he's wrong. I know magic.
I kind of want you to fail Arcana now just to see this happen. But
He's gonna die.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry. I thought that Sunshine's Arcana check there was yours. So go ahead and roll.
I'm prepared to.
So yeah, with an 18, you're gonna second guess Marcus a little bit.
Like in time for him to blow us up. I think.
But at the same time,
yeah.
It's just a little
Yeah, he
shimmer.
rolled a natural 1.
It's just a shimmer. And Marcus knows things
Knows
pretty
this
well.
shit.
So you're not totally convinced, but it's enough to give you pause.
Okay, I mean, Marcus, I feel like it wouldn't kill us to cast whatever you think, but like, it's not a big deal. I have the spell
Well-
slot. I mean, why would we? It seems like magic to me, and magic can be.
Well,
Magic kills.
yeah. Riley. You take a step back too.
Deck of cards.
Throw the cards at it.
I want to see what happens. He
So,
rolled a natural one. Let's do
I'm
this.
just gonna take my dagger and like
Fuck me. I'm way
poke it
back.
through the shimmer and like just try to cut it.
Wait, why don't you just step back and throw it? It's a dagger.
Marcus, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay, does the shimmer doesn't get cut? It doesn't go away or anything. It doesn't. It doesn't seem to be affected.
Nope. I mean, it's like putting it's like putting a dagger into water. It displaces the shimmer just a little bit, but yeah, nothing happens at all.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, Riley,
What's up?
you want to throw something at it?
Yeah.
All right.
Triangle, whatever happens.
Throw something at it.
Yeah, I was just gonna throw something at it.
You don't want the power of the gods on your side?
Not if it takes up a spell slot. At least not yet.
Nah.
Fine Strike wouldn't cost a spell slot, right?
Oh god, no. Don't no. Not for something like this. You're not gonna use that. That's like a once a day thing. I'm just gonna throw a hand axe through it. All the way through it.
Your hand axe flies through it, clinks against the wall, clatters to the floor.
I mean, it seems like we could probably just walk through, guys. Marcus was right.
I'm gonna walk through.
Fuck.
Nothing
Okay.
happens.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
Nothing
But
happens.
I don't like this. I know we're being tricked.
All right, guys. Nothing happens. Just come on through.
That's just it. What if it's just a trick?
Okay. We're gonna walk through it.
I pick up my hand axe. Also. I walk through.
You got it. You got your hand axe.
Good.
Riley makes it through.
I'm gonna
All
walk
right.
through.
Before anyone else moves their tokens, Marcus and Riley, let everyone else decide what they're doing here. Lyra, you make it through.
Yeah, I'm walking through.
Oh, I'm keeping close behind. I'm still kind of keeping towards the back, I assume, with Gale, unless Gale isn't rolling forward.
Gail!
Sunshine, you make it through.
Gail, it's okay.
Why do I feel like this is?
I'm gonna grab Gail.
And say whatever else happens to me, it's like I'm still, my personality trait is still I'm watching over my friends. I'm not gonna let them go, so I'm gonna follow.
Aww.
Okay, God.
Also,
You make it through.
I'm gonna give Gail a big hug and say sorry for slapping him so hard.
Gale, you make it through. As soon as you all make it through,
Oh no.
Oh god.
Fantastic.
Go on.
This is
there is a collapse of the tunnel.
Great.
And it stops right where the thing was.
And it stops right where the shimmer was.
Oh.
Behold.
And as you all gather in the hallway, you hear a deep guttural laugh echo through the chamber. You have come.
I'm about to.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you were breathing hard.
Rise.
So I guess that means we're gonna be rolling initiative.
Yeah. Let me clear initiative really quick.
Well, I just rolled it. So.
Okay. I'll add you your turn at 16.
One time I don't roll a shitty initiative.
God damn it.
Hey, middle of the pack.
And I will go ahead and add our guy here and do the same.
This bitch.
Okay, so you hear the guttural laugh echo through the hallway, and the light that is the faint light that was illuminating the hallway flares up as the laugh echoes through. And he says, "Come, meet your fate."
Want to play cards?
Any chance before we walk in there I can cast Beacon of Hope?
No.
Damn it! Oh, I wish we had done this before we rolled initiative. Okay.
Marcus is up. He has initiative.
All right. So
Tell me what you're doing, Marcus.
I'm moving to where I moved.
All right. So what you see, you move forward into a huge cavernous room. The floor is marble tiled. There's rubble all around the edges. And in the center of the room is this pool of what looks like magma. It and it's emanating this orangish glow. Floating above this, about 5 feet above it, is an ornately robed, gaunt figure. He is wearing a golden crown, and he has green glowing eyes, and he makes eye contact with you, and he says, "Yes, you're the one I seek."
Just Marcus? Okay, bye.
What
Of the staff.
what do you seek?
You.
Why?
Now, kid.
I mean, me. I'm here.
Not you, but what you bring to me.
I don't bring you shit, motherfucker.
And he just lets off this laugh that like everything he's planned has come to fruition.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this guy seems like a dick face. So he's gonna get fireballed.
Yes.
So I'm going to expend 1 charge of the Staff of Eglain, and he's going to need to make a dex saving throw. And he's going to get 31 damage.
Oh man, he totally failed that, so he's going to take 31 damage.
Yeah. How's that taste, bitch? And I'm going to Bardic Inspiration Riley. So give me just a second. This one has worked very well in the past. So we're gonna go back to the well. I'm a deep water sailor, just come from Hong Kong. To me, way, hey, blow the men down. You give me some whiskey, I'll sing you a song. Way, hey, blow the men down. And by singing that, I mean go blow this motherfucker down, Riley.
Oh, yeah, like blow his dick away. Wait.
Do it.
Yeah, whatever you just said.
Cool.
So, is that your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right. So as you finish up singing your little song, he shoots a little grin to you, and then he reaches out a frail arm, and his fingers are long and bony, and he points at you, and he says, "You have what I need." And go ahead and make me a DC 18 con saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. Oh shit, I hit the wrong thing. Anyway, guess it doesn't matter.
That'll do it. So you feel this cold, biting touch lick upon your skin, but you're able to shake it away. And then almost as if it were expecting you to fall prey to whatever biting touch was just thrown at you. You feel a tug from your hands, where you're gripping the staff of Eglain, and you feel a tug. Now make me a strength saving throw.
That's no good.
All right, a 6 is not going to be enough to hold on to it. It is ripped from your hands.
That sucks.
Flies towards the figure at the center of the room.
Can I try to throw an axe and hit it out of the air?
You do not have the initiative to do so, unfortunately. It flies through the air, and the figure grabs it.
Shit.
And it is Sunshine's turn.
Hey, what up?
So, Mike, there is only one charge remaining.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if you knew that. So
I did know that. I did my research.
You checked my character sheet?
I did.
Yeah.
That's research.
Because the sun has never actually risen since I've had it.
I know.
That's tough.
That's a doozy.
At least I'm not paralyzed.
Nice.
He's not paralyzed, but you do see when you be struck by him.
Oh my god.
All right, y'all ready for this?
I love you, Rick.
Right there with you, buddy. Oh man, that's awesome. Just be fair warned, I've been listening to a lot of Moana. So my 2-year-old daughter is sort of obsessed, so you might get a little Moana later.
That's great.
Riley, it's a D10 that you can add to any skill check or attack roll before knowing whether or not it succeeds.
Oh, we know it's going to succeed.
I mean,
if you need movement, You can also roll that d10 to add 5 feet of movement for 1d10 number of turns.
Does the not failing any skill checks, does that count on like attack roll?
Sure does.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, I just cast Firestorm, so he has to make a dex saving throw.
He got a 17, so it's going to be a 27 damage. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, knowing that Riley can't even fail attack rolls, I'm going to give that Bardic Inspiration to Dakoth. Or Gale of Wind. I'm sorry. Gale.
Yeah.
Gale, you get the Bardic Inspiration.
Is he wearing anything flammable by chance?
He was. It's gone now. He's naked.
He
Elderly.
it looks like he is, but no. Nothing that he is wearing is actually flammable. It looks like he's wearing long flowing robes, but it doesn't seem to be affected by fire.
Cool, and then I'm gonna shout, "Hey, you want a card?"
Don't mind if I do. Granted.
So you found my deck, did you?
Ah, shit. Fuck.
yeah, and you can't have any.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I just have a deck of playing cards.
No, I just wanted to know if you wanted to play Gem Rummy.
I mean, I do technically have it.
At the end of your turn, Sunshine.
What's up?
What up?
Does a 15 hit your AC?
No.
No?
No.
No? All right. So a burst of icy coldness shoots from the fingertip of the figure at the center of the room towards you and just flies right past your ear and smacks against the wall at the back of the room.
Hot damn.
My ear twitches. Rude.
Cold damn.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That was
Where?
cool.
Right behind you. All right, Dakoth.
All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
You're kind of further back around the bend here, and you just hear this menacing laughter, and then some explosions and other shit happen.
I heard that laughter, and I imagine I heard at least enough of that voice to probably know who we're dealing with.
Yeah, you totally recognize the voice, and this is very clearly Brinsair Nerwinde.
All right. So I move up
AKA Dickface.
10 feet so that I can kind of at least kind of see into the room. Looks like my line of sight lets me probably see him way out there, though I know who the hell it is. So it is go time. Let's do this shit. All right.
Wild shape, motherfucker.
I am casting my Conjure Elemental at level 6, which allows me to bring up a new elemental called the Invisible Stalker.
Oh, shit.
He is invisible. He does do 2 slam attacks. He's pretty bad ace. He's like immune to all sorts of shit. Like, he's a gangster. And he hovers upwards of 50 feet if he needs to. So I don't care if he's on the ground or in the air. My stalker is going to get to him.
Is that showing up on the... My computer's going really slow right now. Sorry.
I'm not seeing it. Oh, yeah. There it is.
Matt, do you have control of that token?
Yeah, but it doesn't have any visibility. If that's
okay. That, yeah. Here, give me a second.
Oh, that's fine. And I would cast him out as far as I could, which I think is 90 feet, basically. That way he shouldn't have to move too much, so he'll probably be more like out there or something. Yeah, now he's got visibility. That's good.
Okay, and then 90 feet. Yeah. So.
Yeah, basically something like that would probably be like 90 feet from me, right? Like,
okay.
That's well within range. So yeah, I want him to pop up behind him because he's invisible. So hopefully Neverwinter doesn't know he's there, but knowing Neverwinter, he probably does. But yes. And let's see. Do I have it? Okay. I'm trying to think of how do I bring up his commands. Was it shift double click or something, or?
Yeah, shift double click. It should bring up his character sheet.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Let's see.
Give me a second. I might need to add him to your journal really quick.
Oh, sure. I was just glad he was actually in the info as part of this app because I was like, good, it's not some weird shit somebody made out there in the world.
Try it again.
Cool. That worked. Sweet. So then, did you want me to have him have his own initiative, or are we just going to do that?
He'll go on yours.
Okay. So I do that, and let's see. That. So that's one slam attack.
16 does not hit.
Come on. And that won't hit that.
12 does not.
So nothing happened. He heard nothing. He knows nothing. Hopefully. But he probably does. Because he's near Winday. He felt a cool breeze.
All right, Lyra.
Okay. I'm gonna move in for one thing. Come on. I'm gonna try to move my character. I'm frozen. I'm sorry, guys.
My computer's going really slow too. I don't know why.
Maybe it's Roll20. I had to reload the page. Give me a second. Establishing thing.
That is so cool. This thing has a one-track mind. It's a directed hunter. It's like I will kill my target and then I will literally go away. Oh, cool.
I want to do things, but it's moving so slow.
I have to step away for a second to go potty.
Okay.
I hate to do that. We've been here for 2.5 hours though, so before we get really deep into this fight, let's take a little break. Sorry.
Yeah.
Make pee-pee time.
You're building the suspense.
I'm gonna actually need to leave pretty soon.
Me too.
No.
You can get up and leave at 6 in the morning for me.
Well,
I
Pete,
don't want to.
I'll try to wrap up the fight.
At least I was able to move her.
I think we can figure out.
Why do you get up at 6 in the morning?
Huh?
Why do you have to get up at 6 in the morning? Here.
I have work at 7.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've got to get up at 6 as well. Also for work.
I gotta get up at like 9. Like that's.
Yeah, they've been fucking with my schedule at work, and I want to fucking murder everyone. Like I have to be here on Sunday at 5.
That's no good. Huh.
It's not $1 pay raise.
I don't know if any amount of money would be okay. I would make me okay with 5 o'clock in the morning.
And I refuse.
I'm gonna go pizza.
Oh, they are. I can't get the cough.
Hey, Matt,
Huh?
Matt, you should
Yeah.
message me your number.
What?
You should message me your number.
I'll message you all my phone number. Psh. Are you guys coming to Gen Con?
Yeah.
Yes. I haven't gotten my passes yet.
We haven't gotten ours either.
Okay.
Suri. Has
Yeah, you
Roll
should
20
totally
started
do that.
responding?
Yes.
Cool.
I'm really pumped for Gen Con this year. It's gonna be so badass.
It is going to be so cool.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Gen Con is.
Listen, I didn't know what Gen Con was last year, and I went to Critical Role Live and didn't buy tickets to actually get into Gen Con, and I wanted, like, the jealousy that raged inside of me once I got there and couldn't get in to do all the things was unreal. I was so upset.
Have you ever been to a convention like a Comic-Con or anything like that? So
I'm from Albuquerque. We don't have that.
We don't have any.
So basically, it's the convention center, which is, I don't know, the size of like a football stadium.
Way
But,
bigger
like-
than that. It's huge.
But like if a football stadium was in stories and like they spread it out everywhere, and there's like board games or there's a writer's symposium where you can go and meet like famous best New York Times best-selling fantasy authors, and you can play like basically every role-playing game ever. There's a whole like area that's nothing but like little booths of people selling different games, and you can talk to and meet the designers of most of them.
Do they do
It's-
panels at Gen Con?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
they do tons of panels.
Panels are my favorite. There's always panels on like queer characters in gaming, and I'm always there. I'm always at that panel.
I'll be with you.
Yeah, we'll go together, obviously.
So there's so much cool shit to see. It'll blow your fucking mind. It's
So
awesome.
excited. So excited. Anywho, I'm here, and this guy seems like a dick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flame strike him because he's a dick. So let me just pull my character sheet back up because I had to reload everything.
Everyone text me.
Listen, oh god, he's gonna text me.
Wait, what? Oh.
I mean, if you want, I love text messages, spells, and flame strike, level 5. He's still texting me. It's not gonna be good.
It's gonna be long.
I don't know what happened there. Oh, yeah. So dexterity saving throw. Oh dear.
As you're casting it, really quick,
Oh no.
make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh me. Shit. 21.
Nice. Nice.
Not very smart. Pretty wise.
You see a flicker within the room. Just to the left of the figure floating in the middle of the room. And it's just a flicker, but you see your dad's face.
You are an
Son of a
asshole.
bitch.
Wait, where did it come from? Where did she
Fucking-
come from? Cotton Eye Joe. The list.
Just right there.
Oh.
Just I see it.
Little bit to the left of the figure, and it's enough to give you the strength and vigor and wisdom to affect this fucker hard. And your 28 damage is good. 28 damage is good.
Hate this guy.
Rawr.
Like he appears to be taking damage, though.
He does appear to be taking damage.
Okay, everybody is literally texting me. Okay, hold
That's
on.
a thing that happened.
I'm gonna put all of you in my phone as your character names, just so you know.
That's fair.
I mean, I feel like that's appropriate.
I didn't give you my name. I just screamed.
Got it.
Did you scream at your own ass?
So, Gale of Wind, you're up.
All right. I've actually got to go, so this is gonna be my one turn here.
Do it up big.
I am going to use my Tabaxi speed here, and I'm going to run right up to him. Hello. Oh, before I did that, I wanted to do Shield of Faith, so that's a bonus action.
So the area surrounding him is liquid hot magma.
Magma.
Just FYI.
Oh.
He's like hovering over magma.
He is hovering over magma.
Okay, so I'm gonna be trying to do a crazy maneuver here. If I'm doubling, like my speed is 90,
Mhm.
would I be able to like jump and try and do some kind of touch attack against him?
For sure.
Okay. So I cast Shield of Faith. So that's just gonna be +2 to my AC. I'm running at him, doing a leap, and what I want to do is I want to try and slam this cursed mask that I've been carrying around on his face.
All right. So first make me an acrobatics check for the jump. Great. You get there. And then make me I like your unarmed attack roll.
Unarmed attack. Okay. And
So
then,
whatever your martial arts is, because you're good
Okay.
at unarmed.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and add that bardic inspiration to the attack too. Can I do that?
Yep.
You don't have to unless you want to after you get to roll first.
I get to see first. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't get to know whether or not you succeed. Like with a 19, it's probably pretty likely that you succeed, so you don't have to add it.
Yeah, 27's definitely gonna hit.
Okay. So I slam the cursed mask onto his face, and then I land presumably on the other side, not in the lava.
Okay. And the cursed mask you got from one of the figures in Windermere, correct?
Yes. I barely got it off in time, so I didn't turn into a shade myself.
Correct. Okay, so I'm gonna have him make a charisma saving throw, and he gets a natural 20.
Aww.
Fucking shit.
So the mask, as you place it on his face, you see these tendrils start to emanate from the edges and try to wrap around the gaunt and decrepit visage of figure. and then they just, as they try and wrap around, they wildly flail away as though they're just repulsed by the fact that they tried to consume this soul in this face, and then the mask just shoots off into a pile of rubble across the room.
Good, cool try of a move. Damn.
Okay, that's all I can do on my turn then. Am I going? Are you taking over someone? Am I an autopilot then, or
Would you prefer that someone take control of you, or would you rather just be taken out of the fight somehow?
Not like dead.
Not dead, just like separated from the fight, so you're not involved.
separate from the fight's fine. Depending
Okay.
on how long that takes.
You're
It's
not
like,
the.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's like I would try and get the mask back. Maybe if no, I wouldn't in a big fight like this. I wouldn't. If someone remembers that mask is out there, that might be a cool thing to have. But
I mean, assuming everyone makes it out from this,
yeah,
you'll be able to go back and
okay, cool.
Mask.
All right. Well, I will look forward to finding out what happened with this. Good luck, team.
Bye.
Oh,
Good
and,
night.
Gratitude, Sunshine, for bringing me back from the dead, because that would have sucked.
Most
And
deaf.
Marcus, thanks for trying, man. Thanks for trying to keep me alive. And
I try.
but yeah.
You still owe me a fish. Don't die.
All right, I'll catch you next time, guys.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye.
All right. Riley is up.
So so this is like, what's like the radius of this circle of magma from like where it's safe?
So it's about a 15-foot diameter circle of magma, and then the heat's radiating off of it. But yeah, it's like 15 feet.
Okay. Because what I was going to try to do was to jump and try to like bounce back off of him outside of the circle.
You can do that because you have the sun's blessing.
Tie.
So should he just roll damage?
So
Praise the sun, Ryan. Praise the sun.
So go ahead and roll the attack just to see if you get a critical. Otherwise, it's just going to be a success.
Well, it's a save for you. Like it hits basically no matter what, but it's a save for you.
Oh, okay. So it's not a skill check. Okay.
Correct.
12.
Nah,
bro.
Now, using my Sunblade instead of my halberd with this, since I don't know if he's affected by radiant damage at all.
He's a withered penis. He probably doesn't appreciate it.
I was at the pool.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
Yeah.
Nice excuse.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, whatever you're using, go ahead and roll the damage. He failed. Wait,
yeah.
It was sorry. It was is that damage for the Sunblade?
No. So it's gonna be There's one. Oh my god. There's one part of it. And then
It should be +7 and not +2 because it's a +2 sword.
oh yeah.
So that's really 8.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't add my Okay. 8.
Okay.
Um
So it's right. It just happened to be the same thing.
Yeah, it is. It is the same thing.
Oh, Andy's knocked prone.
He is.
Well, pull.
leave it at the same thing.
You notice where he should have been knocked prone. He is not knocked prone.
Did he drop it all?
No.
Well, then.
I mean, he dropped a couple inches as you attacked him, but he did not drop. No.
Okay, and let me just.
No, no, you.
Okay, yeah, no, I think that's all I got, really.
All right, where are you gonna land?
Pussy probably like over here, right? On the outside of the circle.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. It is our fiend's turn.
Oh God.
And he floats up several feet and looks upon you all and gives another menacing chuckle and says, I've been waiting for you all. You've been causing quite the trouble. But understand this. Igniltith will rise, and I will get his reward.
Bet.
And you, he points at Riley, will not deter me.
You want to bet? Huh.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh God.
Oh my God! That's a really high spell.
Well, I mean, that was expected, I think.
And he points and looks at you. And luckily, you have 4 hit points more than 100.
Yeah, you do. You drop to a knee for sure.
But
Yeah.
you feel your heart stop for just a moment.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I was like, wait a second.
How the fuck could you do that again? That should be your whole action.
You get dead.
Oh, we get death.
Yeah, didn't mean to do that. You feel this hand grip your heart and stop it, and then it just beats strong enough to break the grip.
Yeah.
And he looks at you and says, "You're stronger than I expected."
Suck it.
And then snaps his finger,
No.
Come on.
Sending 17 force damage at you in just a blink of the eye. Almost just like right around you. The air forms into several bolts of energy and just stab right into you.
Even with a 1?
No, that's not an attack roll. Magic missile auto hits.
It's just an automatic hit.
That's because he rolled a 1 on a d4. That's why it's red.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well.
Magic missile auto hits.
And then he floats a little bit further in the air. So now he's like 20 or 30 feet in the air, which would give the invisible stalker an attack, I assume.
I would think so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would that hit, I assume?
20 does hit.
So he's going to suddenly get bludgeoned out of nowhere.
Nice. Nice. He moves just a couple feet away.
A scoosh.
All right, and it's Marcus's turn.
All right. How tall are the ceilings in this cavern?
By your estimation, it's probably 70 or 80 feet.
Excellent. So that's what I wanted to hear. I'm going to do this right this time. So I'm casting Polymorph on myself. And I'm a T-Rex.
Yes!
All right.
Everything that I have ever wanted.
And what that means is I get to bite you. So I'm just going to move me over here. And before I turn into a T-Rex, I'm going, because I know I'm not going to be able to do this while I'm a T-Rex. So I wanted to say that first to give you time. And now I'm going to do my Bardic Inspiration while you're looking up a token.
Yep.
So I'm going to bardically inspire Sunshine because that's something that I don't think I've ever actually done that before. So I hope you like Moana, because this has been on basically repeat because my 2-year-old daughter is basically obsessed. So this is probably going to be awful, but here it goes anyway.
Like you do.
So, away, away, we set a course to find a brand new island everywhere we row. Away, away, we keep our island in our mind. And when it's time to find home, we know the way. So you have a D10 to add to your skill checks or attack rolls, or if you roll it, you can add 5 feet to your movement for 1 D10 rounds.
Bless. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Okay. So he's about 20, 30 feet in the air, probably. So
Okay.
T-Rex, I don't know how tall they are, but
T-Rex is a huge beast, which
I assume he's like right at the reach of the T-Rex, basically.
Yeah. So I get to 20 plus. The 20 hit your armor class?
20 does hit.
All right. So he takes 4d12 plus 7.
Roll that shit.
Oh, that beautiful
That's
Oh my
good.
God.
And you are grappled with an escape DC of 17. And until you escape from the grapple, you are restrained, which means everybody else has advantage. Your speed is 0. And something else. I just looked it up. Hang on. So speed is 0, can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. You have disadvantage on all of your attack rolls and disadvantage on dex saving throws.
All right.
So welcome to Fuckville.
Welcome to Earth.
Okay, so at that, Invisible Stalker, Riley, and T-Rex make me a Constitution saving throw.
I mean, okay, but I'm already like dead.
You get that you pass all your skill checks.
Yeah. That's...
Saving throw is not a skill
skill.
check.
Nope, I don't.
I'm gonna assume.
If there's not a saving throw on the stalker, it's just click on the con.
Yeah, that's what I just did. It was just con.
My Chrome is apparently frozen. My computer in general is just frozen. Super duper.
Why do you do this, computer?
Unbelievable. Yeah, it's just dead.
Cool.
God damn it.
Does my 19 make the save?
19 makes the save. Fucking shit. Good thing I have 2 computers, I guess. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. All right, things came back. Okay, so I'm going to roll then 66.
I'm guessing that's necrotic damage because you had us make con saves.
It is. So 18 necrotic damage to all that's saved and half as much on a successful save. As he just glares in your direction and gives a smirk.
That was not a nice thing to do.
And it is Sunshine's turn.
Kill him, Sunshine.
I'm sorry, we had someone on the party that's dead. So
No, he's not dead.
Riley?
He's unconscious-ish.
I'm like,
No, I thought he saved it.
no.
Oh, he's down.
I'm like 12 points away from being actually dead.
We got this.
It doesn't actually do 100 damage to you.
Yeah, it didn't do 100
No,
damage.
it has no effect.
Yeah, it has no effect.
I'm at negative 31.
Wow, you weren't hit for 100 damage, dude.
No, it didn't work.
No, it didn't work on you at all.
You got-
When he went to do the power word kill, you had over 100 hit points, so it didn't do anything to you.
Didn't do anything?
Didn't
Just
do
the magic
anything.
damage was
Yeah.
it.
Okay, well then, now I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'll go back.
Yeah, your life just went down by what, 12 for magic missile? That's all.
Yeah.
So I think
It
you were
was 17.
and now it's 12 down.
So minus 17, minus 18.
Yep, I can match.
Yeah.
Brightening gaze. Oh, that's what he did.
I didn't mean to do that. That was I did disrupt life before, but yeah, I've been trying to get my computer to not be slow, and I've been clicking on things, and it's not been working. So, yeah.
Clicking on more shit doesn't normally make your computer less slow.
Good
I
solution.
I know this.
Says the IT guy. Or wait, all I say is.
Everyone in a 30-foot radius of me, which is
Not.
is you.
Oh.
20 feet away.
Oh, I didn't think that was you.
Yep. So everyone within a 30-foot range of me, which is that. Go ahead and do 6 healing. Wait, can I add that 1d10 to that?
No,
Well, shit dicks. Okay, then yeah.
unfortunately.
How far away are you?
Me?
Oh yeah, you're right by me. It was my screen was black. Go ahead.
Yeah, so takes 16 points of healing, and I guess that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, the ground sort of quivers beneath you. As these roots just kind of apparate beneath you and then shoot up into a familiar visage of these tree giants.
Oh, jeez.
But they look different. They look decrepit and decaying, and they're just a flash of what they were before. One right on top of you, Sunshine, and one on top of you, Lyra. Both of you, go ahead and make a con saving throw for me, please.
Great.
Dick. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. So I can't type. Okay. So Sunshine, you're going to take 61 necrotic damage.
Fuck.
And Lyra, you're going to take 47 necrotic damage.
You say you're dead?
That's all of my hit points. I'm at 61 hit points. That's
I got you. I got you.
61.
No, if it's necrotic damage, I don't get it back.
What? That's what? Wait, what?
Yep.
Is 61
Is that real?
That's how that works.
I'm dead. I'm gone. I can't. I'm out.
Is 61 your character's max health?
Yep. I'm dead.
Oh fuck.
I don't understand. What?
And as these trees touch you, they don't even slam into you. They just touch you and kind of brush your cheeks. You feel the life force sucked out from you. And then as quick as they appeared, they just poof into ash.
Damn.
Son of a bitch.
Dekoth, you're up.
Super happy fun time. Let's see. Well, healing doesn't seem to help anybody who just got hit with necrotic damage, so I'm gonna need to leave anything going on with Sunshine to Lyra.
You have advantage on attack rolls against Nerwende.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking kill this dude.
He's still like
I've got this.
No, wait, he's like in your mouth or something, isn't he?
He's in my mouth.
He is in the mouth of the Tyrannosaurus Rex and not looking good.
Super. Well then, first and foremost, let me just have my I'll have my little dude hover over there, kind of like woo, and whatever he has to do to be within range, he's got more than enough movement to do his thing. He'll have advantage. Yeah, advantage.
20 hits for a little.
Womp, 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 womp.
So 31 total bludgeoning damage.
31 total bludgeoning damage. All right.
And then from my angle, I can't really do much as to cop. What I would ask then is anybody within a 60-foot range of me, so basically you three kind of near the mouth opening, that aren't fucked up by necrotic damage, like actual standard healing could help you.
I'm not there. I'm the T-Rex.
Oh, yeah, right, I forgot. You are a T-Rex.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Lyra, you haven't taken any standard damage. You just took that necrotic burst just now, right? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm trying to see, is there anything Decomp can do specifically then?
So if it's just necrotic damage, unless, Mike, correct me if I'm wrong, but if it's just necrotic damage, unless it comes from like a life drain spell or like something that specifically says you don't get it back, you can still regain hit points.
Not with necrotic damage, it's different. You don't get it back if it's necrotic damage. That's the whole point of necrotic damage.
So, unless otherwise stated, it is just damage. You do not lose permanent hit points on that.
Well, the cop wouldn't know any better other than seeing somebody go down, so I wouldn't know from this distance probably that it was necrotic. So I'm just going to say fuck it. I'm just going to do this at Sunshine.
So does that mean I didn't either? Because I feel like we're all over the place with this.
So unless I've told you it reduces your maximum health, it does not reduce your maximum health.
So Decop casts looks like it's only going to be 14, but it's something at Sunshine.
What do you say with your healing word? Because it's a healing word. What do you say?
I'm focusing on the invisible stalker still because I have to concentrate on that. I cast this since I don't have to concentrate, and I say the fight isn't over yet. Back on your feet.
All right. It brings you back, Sunshine. You thought you were gone. You thought you were... Everything went black.
It wasn't 2 years of time, though, thankfully.
Lyra.
Yeah. So my friend almost just died right in front of me, and she's like got almost no hit points, right? That's what you're telling me.
She got 14 now. That's her hit points.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast heal on Sunshine. So 70 hit points now.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Fuck that. I don't like that at all. I didn't like it. I didn't like that. So I'm gonna give her 70 hit points. And then I
need at 14 and go over my max HP, that'd be tight, but
now have 84 temporary health points.
Yeah.
You are
And then I believe with a bonus action, I can cast Spiritual Weapon, correct?
As long as it's a cantrip.
It is not a cantrip, but it is a bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Yeah, you can only cast one spell slot per turn.
Is that okay? Well, then that's my turn.
Wait, what is giving you the bonus action?
Nothing gives me the bonus action. It is just like if you look up Spiritual Weapon, it is a bonus action to cast.
You can only use it as a bonus action if she like just attacked first.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Right.
you can
Right.
so you can cast like Sacred Flame and Spiritual Weapon.
Got it. Nope, I'm good. I'm happy with my heal. My friend is not dead. I hate
She's
this
really
guy.
not dead.
She's super not dead. Good job.
Yeah, I'm just gonna glare at him.
That's a free action.
None of this. We only kill ourselves, sir.
You yelled at me last time I tried to do that.
All right, Riley.
I only nicked you in the throat. I didn't actually try to kill you.
It was very surgical. I appreciated it, but also I was willing to sacrifice myself.
Is he still in your mouth?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have advantage. He's still in my mouth.
Wow.
Let's play a game.
You
It's
say
called
that
whack-a-mole.
in my mouth.
Oh, who's in my mouth? Okay. Oh, that doesn't help. I already have it.
Double advantage.
I don't think how that works. Just like an automatic crit.
Which, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
No. That's not how that works. Okay. Wait, how high are you?
25
So
feet.
high.
Yes. You say 25 or 45?
25.
Okay. Shit. I mean, like, is he accessible enough for me to dive at him again?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in his mouth.
Yeah. So he would be at disadvantage on the save, I would imagine.
He has
He would
disadvantage
be?
on deck saves.
Yeah.
Then, yup, that's exactly what that is. All right.
Yeah, that's why I turned into a T-Rex, so that I could make him restrained.
Oh yeah, he failed the shit out of that.
Yep. Yeah, he did.
All right. So 23.
And bless you. Wait, is that the extra? Yeah, that's the extra. Bless you.
Thank you.
And well, yeah, because I can only use the extra attack if I just attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, well then, yep, I guess that's it.
All right.
Now we see if he grapples out or something. Huh?
All right. So it is his turn. He is not even going to struggle as he's in the grips of the T-Rex. The T-Rex will need to make a dex save.
Dex?
Constitution. Sorry, Constitution.
Okay.
And take 61 necrotic damage as he channels his undeadness into the mouth of the T-Rex. And as you, the bestial form of a dinosaur, feel this energy pulse through you and try and steal away your energy, he bursts forth into his true form.
Christ. There we go.
Yeah.
A giant fucking Dracolich.
Shocker.
You want to see my shocked face? Show my shock.
Fuck this guy.
And then he'll make his
stress
strength
putty
saving
out,
throw.
guys.
We'll make our strength saving throw from that. Uh, 26.
Yeah, the DC was 18. So yeah, you're
Break
good.
free. And he's going to shoot up into the air as far as he can. You can make yourself an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
If you're in melee with him, which I think only the T-Rex would be. Maybe, I guess the invisible stalker would be, but
He sucks.
That's just because of how high they were. Because
yeah, I mean they're 30 feet in the air, 25, 30 feet in the air. So,
Yeah.
The stalker can fly though, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
it attempted and I totally boned it.
Yeah, the stalker totally fails. The T-Rex gets a bite at 14 and fails. And you see the Dracolich just shoot up into the sky and burst through the ceiling of this room. And as he does, rubble flies everywhere. And what you see as he bursts through is, for the first time in a very long time, sunlight beams through and lights up an area of the room as he flies out.
He's
And clattering at the feet of the T-Rex is the staff of Eglain
Yes.
and a small amulet with 5 gems.
Oh no!
We got what we needed. Time to wake up, Mama Dragon.
Fucking run.
Holy symbol of Tiamat.
Don't we have a portal that'll take us back to our home?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Are we out of
shit.
initiative now?
You're out of initiative.
Holy.
Fucker with the fight over would just dismiss himself, so he poofs.
I have
Bitch ass.
locate creature.
Is everybody okay?
I mean, I'm pissed.
I
but,
mean,
like,
mentally,
whatever.
no.
I'm actually kind of hurting still.
You want some? You want some of that good heal?
I don't need a heal or anything, but I think maybe I just need to throw up or something. I don't know. That was really scary.
Okay.
For the charges, Mike.
I'll hold your hair.
It's for the charges.
For the
Okay.
charges on the staff,
Yep.
yeah.
Lyra's puking. That was really upsetting. Her friend almost died. She was really scared, and this was not okay.
Sunshine's holding her hair back.
And also, she has like 60 hit points, which is not very much for her.
How many hit points do you have, dude?
108.
How have I not been?
Man, you got more than me.
Have I just not been doing my hit
I
points?
feel like you haven't been doing your hit points because as a cleric, you should have decent stuff.
No, Sunshine, I've wondered this for a long time, and I looked at your character sheet, and your constitution is 10. So you don't have a plus to your Constitution.
Oh, I have a very high. I have a decent Constitution.
That would explain it. Yeah, I've got a 19, so my 106 has been easy to get to.
Yes, I have a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got 80 hit points, so power word kill would have fucked me up.
Yeah, that would have killed you. I have a 16 Constitution, so I get +3, and I never roll. I always just
Take the average.
take the 8, which
Yeah.
Okay, guys. What now?
Let's go home.
Okay.
Fucking go.
I'm gonna use the ring. And open a portal.
The portal opens.
Marcus, you might wanna. I don't think that you're gonna fit through.
You change out of being a T-Rex, my dude.
I'm not a T-Rex anymore.
The portal opens to the room in Windermere.
Oh, okay. Everything's.
Let's go.
Okay.
I mean,
He's
Winter's
got a face.
kind of garbage right now, but like, fine.
Our home's not messed up, is it?
He's tricking us. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go because what do I know?
No, what I'm saying is, last time I was in Windermere, it was garbage. Last time I was in Windermere, all hell broke loose. Do you guys not remember?
Yeah, but don't we have to be there?
Yeah, remember we fucked with time.
I mean, I've got the portal open. We're just standing here talking now with the portal open. I already did it.
I mean, yeah, no, but I mean, yeah.
The only reason we came into the forest here was to get the holy symbol of Tiamat. So
And now that we have it, we're gonna go back to Windermere. But what's in Windermere?
Well, Windermere's the closest to being able to get back to Slyborn because the entire reason we went to get those items were to bring back his mother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my
I
dad
can-
is here.
Yeah, I can also do teleportation circle if we need to go back to
Is it
to
the
Duncaster or to Hull Cove.
I mean, the cave was in the Gerblin area, the Gerblin hideout in the mines or whatever, which is closer to
Outside Duncaster.
So why don't we do the teleportation circle to Duncaster?
Well, if you're talking about where Slyborn was, those were in the caves just near our hometown. That was like our first.
Duncaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
Yeah.
So
Is that what? Oh, did we have to bring it back to Slyborn?
Yeah, right?
I'm
That's
asking
the
Mike.
idea, yes.
Okay.
And like, do we think that's gonna get rid of this Igniltis dude?
It's not going to get rid of it, but we're going to have 2 dragons on our side.
Yeah, and I would think
Yep.
that. I mean, granted, I know Marcus is still kind of weirded out by the idea of helping dragons and everything like that, but at this point, we're
I
gonna
mean, I'm all in.
fire with dragon fire, right?
Might as
Uh,
well.
Fight Dracoliches on our own again.
Yeah.
So we think Duncaster instead.
I mean, the T-Rex is pretty much as badass as I can be, and he shook me off like nothing.
Yeah.
So, how's your mouth? How's your dead, gross mouth?
What's that
Um,
mouth do?
Breath must be horrible right now with him pouring death into your T-Rex mouth.
I mean, that all sort of went away since I'm not a T-Rex anymore, right?
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
As big as we talk in our direction, we cover our mouths and we're like our noses and everything. We're like, yeah.
I'm gonna suggest that we go to our home with the portal so that I can brush my teeth.
All right, we can always do a teleportation sigil there, right?
Yeah, I can teleport us out of there. Yeah.
So let's go to our hideout so we can like chillax for a minute, hopefully, and not die.
Well, we can do that. Then I could always reach out to Slyborn, through the
orb,
and then basically,
Dragonfly.
hey, here's what's up.
And then draw a card.
Fuck that card.
No one is touching these fucking cards for a while.
What makes Flyborn draw a card? He's like, what is this?
Dakoth, now that you mention that, the Black Dragonstone at this point actually has it is not only warm and acting as a heater in whatever pack you have. It is also pulsating, a very, very vigorous pulse.
Oh,
Boom, boom,
I'll
boom,
pull that thing out and
boom.
try to basically like commune with Flyborn then.
All right, so we're all hopping in, right? We're into the doorway.
I don't have to stand still to get to my bag and everything. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah, let's go in the portal.
So you're going to your hideout in Windermere, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do
All
that.
right. Let me see. Do I have that in here? Yeah, I do. I just need to take you guys there. So you get to your hideout, and yeah, your hideout is your hideout. I'm moving you to a river ship really quick because my scrolling is not working. So,
Close enough.
now I'm going to take you to a tavern.
Okay. I like taverns.
Then I'm going to take you to your hideout here.
Can't see anything, Mike. There we go.
There, you're in your hideout. You get to your hideout, and it's just as you left it.
Okay, we're here.
Sunshine, just as you left it. It's lovely.
Oh dear.
Oh, I was gonna sit next to you, but then he started puking, and I just kind of like, oh my god, no!
I mean, you can puke too. You also almost died.
I'm just gonna sit.
And for the first time in a long time, you feel like you can get some rest.
So much sleep.
You see the sunshine peeking in from the stairwell leading down into your little hideout, and
It's me. I'm peeking in.
you feel a not necessarily safety, but there's a sense of dread that's no longer there.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
But something still looms somewhere deep within your heart that says this is not over.
I'm gonna force Lyra to come cuddle with me. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna definitely go do that and freak out. And maybe cast sending to my dad and see if he can hear me.
There is no response.
Okay. I didn't expect there to be one. Yep, so I'm just gonna keep crying with my bestie who isn't dead.
Give it up. Not dead.
I really hate these things. They just waited up.
I'm gonna give you some Fey wine.
Yes. I'm gonna drink some Fey wine.
Give me a con save.
Yes. Okay.
You feel better than you have in a very long time.
Okay. I think I just didn't like that it almost killed you, you know? I mean, like, we're all supposed to be here together. Like, Gale died, and then you were just on the ground, and we have to be more careful.
I look at you dead in the eyes. I'm like, if you get too drunk, I'm gonna feed you one of those weird beans again.
No, I'm good. No bean.
I want a bean.
You want a bean?
No.
I'm just imagining Lyra as like the one of those like sloppy, like I love you so much drunks, where she just
That's what it is.
like can't hold her shit together.
Like, she's so distraught. Really, nobody's died, and then Gail died, and then for just a second, for a very few seconds, I thought that I wasn't going to bring Sunshine back, and oh, don't. She doesn't like that.
We're here.
Okay, dragons, cool.
Dakath, what does Slyborn have to say?
Yeah, Slyborn.
Yeah.
All right. Back to Slyborn. Dakath, echoing in your mind, you hear the voice you haven't heard in a while because you have not tried to commune with him in quite a long time. You hear a slithering voice says, I sense that you have what you sought. Tell me, will you bring it to me?
Yes. We said we would help you and your mother, and we will be coming to you soon. We just
If they help us.
one day, and he turned into a dragon and escaped us. So we're just trying to catch our breath.
Yes. I feel the souls of the dragons in the artifacts you found. They burn brightly in my mind.
I know you sent us to find these items to help you with your mother, but we're all kind of curious if you're going to be able to help us with correcting the problems in this world. We threw everything we had at Nerwinde, and he brushed it off like we were nothing.
Yes, I have meditated for far too long and found nothing. My hope is that my mother knows more than I, and more than any of you, in fact. I don't know what it is you have learned on your journey, but my mother Chainth, I know she is very powerful, and I know she can help. I know she is good, just like you. You're pure of heart. I knew it since the day I met you, Druid.
We won't let you or your mother down. We'll be coming to see you soon. Is there any way that once we're back near the caves, we can quickly get to you?
I do not have a way for you to get near the caves unless you have found a way yourselves.
Well, we probably need to sleep on it.
Yeah, I imagine we can just do the teleportation or whatever we needed to get near town and the old guild post, and then we can just kind of walk down through the caves.
I mean,
a slope that a certain horse couldn't manage.
I was gonna say, real quick, can I get my fucking horse back?
Yeah, so you left Smatters over at the Brotherhood of Irmar's keep. If you want to make a little side quest of getting Smatters back, I'm totally down with that.
Yeah, I want to get my fucking horse boyfriend back.
I'm totally gonna help my bestie get her boyfriend back.
I'll let Slyborn know though that we will be seeing him soon, faster than if we were to go by foot. We've come across different means of travel, so we'll hopefully see him within the next day or two. We can get to bringing his mother back.
Yes, well, our connection seems stronger. Whatever you did, I feel more strength, and there's more connection between you and the stone and I. So, anytime you need to reach out, I should be available.
Thank you, Slyborn. We'll see you soon.
Do make haste.
Later,
Because this is not over.
Never is.
We do not believe it is either.
Yeah.
Cool.
Out of character for a second, I'm still convinced that this whole thing is like, because I wasn't here for a session and you guys got tricked by a dragon, and now Tiamat is gonna eat our fucking faces.
Yeah.
Fade to black.
Every time he does that dragon voice, I am like, can I detect evil or something? This is an evil thing. But it doesn't work
Black
like
dragons
that.
are evil.
That's not how the spell works, so I just have to let it go.
Rick, I keep telling you, this is not the deck of many things. This is a different world.
I know.
This is a different world.
It looks like a duck. It quacks like a duck. It swims like a duck.
And it's a ferret.
It's an otter. It's a sea otter.
You're looking.
Hey, Dekoth, can you like run us through trees at this point? Aren't you a druid? Isn't that like a thing druids can do at high levels?
Run us through trees? Is that?
Isn't that like a thing you can like teleport people with plants?
It's called run through trees. Don't you know that spell?
The spell. It's
Have you read the Iron Druid Chronicles? Is that what you're going off of, Maggie?
No, I'm not. I'm going off of things. I'm looking. Hold on.
Should I cast
transport via plants? Can't you do that? Is that a thing you can do yet?
I can dance with wolves.
Oh, there it is.
You can dance if you want.
Let's see.
There.
Yeah.
It's a 6th level spell.
Yeah, I could manage that. I'd probably need to sleep on it, considering I burned up my 6th one already today.
But like after that, you could get us like to a tree closest to that cave, right?
Well, you wanted to get Smatters. I figure I'd give you a direct path in that respect, and then don't we have a teleportation thing that takes us back to post 132?
Yes. Yeah, but we're still 2 days. 2 days.
Travel
2 days
after that.
Travel from post 132 to the Black Fathom Hollows.
Wait, guys, I have a question.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
A quick question.
What's up?
Why wouldn't we just be able to teleport there instead of teleporting to post 132?
So teleportation circle has limits, and I have to know. It's like the Stargate. I have to know all of the symbols, and I only know teleportation circle to Windermere, which is completely fucked, and we don't want to go there outside of our hideout. I know to Hull Cove, and I know to post 132, and that's it. That's the limitations of my teleportation circle.
Get them then to where Smatters is.
But like we could side quest, all meet at your giant tree, and then like potentially you could pop us through a tree.
Yeah, I could definitely do that.
The cave, quick exit after obviously a Dracolich will be chasing us in our horse.
Yeah.
You're just standing there by the tree as we come running up with a horse. This is a plan.
How long is a turn? What, like 6 seconds or something?
6 seconds, yeah.
Combat? Okay.
So its duration is 1 round. So Dekoth has to go first, and then everybody can go after him
very quickly.
Well, I was
Yeah.
thinking Smatters, I mean, he could pull something that could carry all of us because he still has like horseshoes that makes him go twice as fast.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sorry.
But I mean, it has to fit through a tree, so we probably couldn't get a wagon through.
I mean, if it's a big enough tree, which in Windermere, there's that.
That's true. That giant tree.
What up?
Look at you being all creative and shit.
The distances we were covering were way more than like 300 miles total, I imagine, right?
So from Windermere to where?
Basically, like, say for example, and I think this is where it's definitely beyond it, where we are now to where Smatters is to then Slyborn's cave. What would the total?
That's 250 miles.
Cool. So here's some crazy. That spell I mentioned before, Wind Walk, that turns us into clouds. We move at 300 feet per turn, and it lasts 8 hours. We would literally be able to cover the equivalent of 277.99 miles as clouds. So there's also that weirdness we could always do.
I would like to be a cloud, please.
Pretty tight.
That's pretty crazy.
So, transport via plants is planar, so yeah, like that distance is not a worry for that one. But the cloud thing sounds really fucking cool.
Yeah, the main thing I'm thinking of is like, how do we get to Smatters and then from Smatters to Slyborn's cave in the most efficient way so that we're not making Slyborn wait like another week? Is there
I think we're in Windermere now, so we just have to go upstairs, pop over.
But the thing is, the town is completely fucked and like burning to the ground actively the last time any of us were in there. Right, Sunshine?
Okay.
Well, I mean, there was a war going on.
We'll be sneaky.
Well, if we can get Smatters, then you know, like I'll be able to do that transport via plants, and we can just poof right to pretty much the cave mouth. All of us can do that.
I mean, I feel like, you know, Smatters is here, just like a couple blocks over. We got to go up, get sneaky, get in. One of us could use sending to Kermit, have him let us in to get our horse. And then we run as fast as we can to the tree.
Smatters into like a little mouse and put him in your pocket.
That's also true.
I mean, I don't have that spell.
I can do that.
Or like a couple of us could just ride Smatters through the tree because it's a pretty big tree.
Well, basically, if you guys get Smatters here, like as crazy as it would be, I will go ahead and basically try to commit myself to going to sleep right away so I can change out and charge up. To be able to
I think we all have to sleep before we go on anything.
Oh, there you go. Well, then
I think we have to.
At least turn in long enough to, you know, reset spell slots and everything,
Get
right?
some spell slots back and some health.
Yeah. We
told him we needed to sleep on it. I mean, he's waited hundreds of years. He could probably wait a couple of days if he needed to.
So 8 hours isn't going to kill everything.
Yeah. And I told him it would be, you know, we'll try to be there within the next couple of days. So,
I mean, Gail and I did just fucking die.
Yeah, and we gotta sleep that one off. That was too much.
Talk about a hangover.
Whew.
Guys, I've been on the brink of death. It's not fun.
I believe it.
Oh.
All right. Anyone gonna draw a card?
God damn!
Oh man!
I'm gonna draw another one.
You wait until next game.
Accidentally in his sleep, you know, Marcus draws one.
While Marcus is sleeping, we just stack the cards on his forehead.
It's like putting the guy's hand in the cup of warm water. You guys like open the box and take it and put my hand like on the cards.
So the reason I ask that is anyone that has looked upon the deck has an urge to do so.
I'm so glad I haven't
And
thing.
like an urge, like as in make a saving throw urge?
No. It is more of a role-playing opportunity of you have the urge to do it. Do with it what you will, but if you have gazed upon the deck, you feel the urge to draw from it.
No.
It doesn't have to be tonight.
Who has the cards?
Sunshine has the cards.
I don't think Sunshine's gonna give me the cards.
Oh, I'm offering them up like every 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Sunshine's offering me the cards?
Yeah, why do you think I got you a little?
And Lyra has an urge to do a thing.
Oh no, that's true.
Impulse control is not her strong suit.
It's not. Yeah,
Let's celebrate our victory with a card.
Yeah, like she has an urge to do in things. If it actually is causing a thing, there's no way I'm gonna draw a card. There's no way she would be able to. I'm so scared. I don't know what happened.
It's only death. It's not the end of the world.
I hit the button.
Card. Go ahead and click it.
Huh?
Down by your name, there should be a little card that appears.
Yeah.
And then, like, click on that and then just drag it onto the field there. So you've got Justice.
Ooh, that sounds appropriate.
My queen.
What does it do?
When this card is drawn, you must name the names of 2 beings that you have met. Their alignments are permanently swapped. If you fail to do so within 1 minute of your within 1 minute, your alignment is permanently changed to chaotic evil.
Oh shit.
Fuck. I have to, like, Lyra has to now choose 2 people to fuck up their.
Yeah, explaining it's costing you time.
Okay, I don't.
2 people, top of your head, go.
Is anyone neutral?
What do you think your dad's? What do you think your dad's alignment?
Nerwende and somebody we can kill.
I'm gonna say that. Yeah, like Nerwende and Kermit.
No!
And we will end there.
No!
Oh my God.
I don't want to be evil, guys.
No, that's fair. You're
Would have chosen like anybody that was relatively close in alignment, like Sunshine and I, and then you would have been fine.
Well, you gotta
I
keep in
didn't
mind
think of that.
alignment doesn't change like memories and who you are. It's just all of a sudden Nerwende is gonna be whatever Kermit was, which was like a nice dude, and Kermit's gonna suddenly be like, I want to fuck the world.
And guess where Smatters is?
Kermit.
I literally said, okay, is someone chaotic? I'm chaotic good. Is someone else like chaotic neutral or something? Listen with your ears.
I'm sorry, I did not hear you say that. So that's what it is now.
She acted with her heart, and it's hilarious.
I totally fucked Kermit forever. I'm really hoping I can fix it.
And also, I'm just gonna say this: where is your dad's true body?
No, that's just the only character I could think of just now, and I didn't want to become permanently evil.
You know what's funny is it seems very fitting that suddenly that card would be based on 2 people that you think of next, more or less, and you thought of somebody related to your dad and the mission to get back Smatters, and you thought about the dude we just fought. Like those actually make a lot of sense in a weird way.
Yeah, no, like, and that makes sense because that's just literally the only people that we had just talked about.
I'll be interested in how Mike
what
does
is in my brain.
It's alignment and not like, you know, the total history of the person. Like this could be really weird. Kermit just might act a little weird, but in the long run, want to fuck shit up. This could be really cool.
And what sort of power does Kermit have? Like, we don't know what his abilities are. We know Nerwende's a really bad dude.
Who's now going to be like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to do this.
Watch the fucking world burn down around him.
Maybe I shouldn't have hurt those guys in that cave.
And you know what? Maybe Kermit was chaotic evil too. So
that would be hilarious. Turns out he was just evil.
And Nerwende was lawful evil, and now he's chaotic evil.
Oh, God damn it. Mike has 2 weeks to basically figure out how this blows up in our goddamn faces. It's so great.
He's enjoying it way too much now.
I mean, I'm loving it.
As a DM, these are the kind of statements that you live for. Like,
well, yeah, you couldn't have planned for this. He didn't know what card would come out of that deck, and he didn't know what fucking names would be said, and here we are in this.
Oh.
It's a deck of many things.
It's not a deck of many things.
It's this world analog of deck of many things.
Yes. Yes.
That's fair.
It is the deck of fates because in this world, that's what the deck of many things is called.
This is what happens when Lyra touches things.
Guys, I gotta go to bed.
But with that urge.
I actually have to go as well.
Oh, well, no gratitude for you guys.
Let's gratitude real quick before my battery dies. Well, I hate everyone. I mean, gratitude to Sunshine for making sure that nobody died while I was gone and for not dying herself.
I mean, my gratitude is going to go to Matt for giving me those first 14 points.
I give you life. And then she overfilled your cup. It was great.
Yeah.
Mine goes to Marcus for being a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mine definitely goes to Lyra, considering A, the actions just now, but B, suddenly showing up out of nowhere, and it's like, hey, guess what? We're in a fucking room filled with blood, and you're just like, I'm on board. Let's do this.
Let's do this now.
Yeah.
That my gratitude was going to was going to go to Gale, but he's gone. So my gratitude for tonight has to go to Lyra for just totally coming in and throwing the entire campaign on its head, and I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah,
I fucking
have to explain this to fucking Chris too. Like, hey, so guess what? Nerwende got away from the fight, and now Nerwende might be cool, depending. Like, we're not sure.
Like, maybe.
He's a good dragon as opposed to like just a bad Kermit.
Oh, and Kermit, might be like torturing fucking kittens inside of the church right now.
Nah, we're gonna have to just get in there and kill him.
It'll be easy, just like.
Power.
Yeah.
No, his alignment changed. He didn't become a fucking sorcerer or something, did he?
No, but he's still pretty fucking powerful.
He's gonna go make a pact with a devilish fiend.
Well, I mean, just think what does the Brotherhood of Iramar do?
Yeah, they fuck with time. Yeah.
Fucking fuck shit. Oh, this is gonna be great. Yeah, can't wait to explain this shit.
My gratitude is going to go to Gale for being the first to draw the card from the deck.
And it be the death card.
And my hope is that that horrible result is an opportunity to expound on the character a bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Man.
All right, cool.
This is one of the reasons why I love playing with you guys, because even when you think you know, like, how things are maybe gonna swing out, like, never
was
know.
The stupidest thing.
Oh, it was perfect. That was money.
I love
Never
you,
know.
Maggie.
I couldn't think of any other characters, and I didn't know how to play Lyra as evil.
No, this is going to be wonderful. I can't wait to see how it plays out.
This is going to be a wild ride for the next 2 or 3 sessions.
Yep.
Until we're done.
Last question I'll leave hanging in the air because I know we have people who need to go. Was Kermit and those in Kermit's order? I know certainly Lyra's dead, but specifically, was Kermit aware of what we were doing with Slyborn and Slyborn's mother and the artifacts and all? Did we ever make
It's not like
I didn't think that we revealed that to him.
Okay, I was going to say, we've kept that pretty tight-lipped. I just wanted to be sure, like, he can suddenly have that information in his head as he starts to have evil thoughts, potentially.
I mean, he certainly knows that you're on some grander quest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it'll be interesting. Mike, you have an interesting 2 weeks ahead of you on how you're going to decide.
I can't wait to see what he does with this.
Yeah.
So next Thursday, if you guys want to come, I'm gonna run a fun game for you guys if you want to play.
I should be free for it. I've got it on my calendar so that I don't accidentally like double book something. So I should be down. But if you can toss something up in the Friday night edition sometime next week so that it's not forgotten, appreciate it.
I will.
Cool. All right. Well then, good night, everybody. Awesome.
Good night.
Gonna fuck it all up.
Bye.
Bye.